To
Yeah,
fix your
here's the thing, Dre, is I know that you need the motivation to fix that dishwasher.
Apparently this lasagna was on Mythbusters.
Shut up.
Was it busted? Does it say if it was busted?
Yeah, trust me, this lasagna was busted no matter what.
Hey.
Got him. Wait, but was it?
That's what I didn't click on the link.
Also,
I've seen this salmon thing before.
Allie, can you link us?
yeah.
Can you link us to the
yes.
video?
Oh, the video. Okay. Can I just have a minute to talk about how repulsive these vegetables look?
Yeah, so that was the one
yeah.
that I cannot even abide.
Yeah.
Is this the couscous one?
No,
No,
that is
No.
boiled vegetables galore. Allie, I need you to know that what you meant to link was the video that we're recording right now. And what you did link was Top Sugar Food, how to cook an entire meal in the dishwasher, blah, 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 the trend. Thank you.
Anyway, don't shoot your vegetables with that low angle.
Right.
And also, there's
Yes.
just leaves.
That's leaves, which are a vegetable. I don't know what is that. I don't know what that is. What is it? Does it say?
Idea.
Balsamic tinged crunchy red radicchio?
What?
Ridiculous.
Do you know that the
Radicchio.
stream
I don't
is
know shit
on
about radicchio.
Discord?
It was for a second. I pulled it off.
All right.
I wanted to show Allie linking that entire meal. What I would also
Let me
love
make sure I've got the right mic.
is
Okay.
to see
All
this
right.
chat, which isn't loading for me. There we
Vegan ribs.
Yeah,
No.
that stood out to me too.
Michael Jordan GIF. Stop it. Get some help.
God, I just saw this dishwasher lasagna Florentine out of the corner of my eye. And I swear to God, I thought it said dishwasher lasagna Fortnite, and
Catch me on
Oh my
twitch.tv/lasagna Fortnite. You already know what it is.
Oh, does someone have that? Can we get?
I bet we could get lasagna Fortnite.
what about is .Fortnite just its own URL yet?
Not yet.
Give it a year.
Not yet. All right. We're gonna close all this shit down.
Don't buy a house.
Oh.
Buddy.
Nah, do buy a house. It's cool, but
But
we
Oh,
have
but
a
the first time
dishwasher
something
that's not
breaks,
working.
Yeah, it's
And
horrible.
Also, the light in our bedroom, like it's hooked up to a remote, and when you turn it on, the light just blinks off and on constantly.
that sounds
Oh.
scary.
We
So that's
found
not
out there
good.
were mice living in our dishwasher.
Oh hell yeah!
Why?
Can't wait for that.
What?
Did they get
No.
your lasagna?
Or not like in the dishwasher, they were like in the
Inside the dishwasher.
compartment.
Oh yeah, like in the space behind, like between the dishwashers, like back in the wall.
Yeah,
That makes sense. I could see that.
I think it makes sense. Yeah, because a lot of food ends up under the dishwasher, right?
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
So, how's everybody doing tonight?
I've been better.
Pretty. I was having a great day until the
Oh.
dishwasher
Oh.
explosion.
I wish I could.
So it's No, it's still good. It's still good.
It's gonna get better in a second because as
hell
I'm
yeah.
uploading an image to the screen, an important one. I mean, one you can already see. It says here. Wait, I guess y'all aren't in this. Hold on. Let me close this. Let me bring you all over to this page. This is a much more
Okay.
important page. Oh, whoops! No one look at the screen real quick. That's spoilers for Lacuna. Okay, there you are. There you go.
Oh, I should get in roll 20, huh?
You should get in roll 20. Go to the Bluff City
Alright.
page.
Did that make it on screen?
Oh, absolutely.
Great.
It's
We're
fine.
doing this shit live.
We really,
Uh-huh.
truly are. Allie, did you
Yeah.
add like a link? Oh, there it is. I see.
It's been there, yeah. People are hanging out.
Are people here in the chat? Okay.
People have
Oh, yeah,
been
we
here.
got 118 people watching
Oh no. Why?
Yeah,
this.
Why'd they do that?
Because I linked out a link. It was like, "Hey, meet us here in 20 minutes."
That's foolish of them. All right, let's save this file. Oh, you know what? Damn, that was good. Oh man, I just did some shit that's like next level prepping for shit. Don't even worry about it. It's fine. I just had I named my files right, so this whole exchange just happened very smoothly. That's all you need to know. I'm gonna upload this Honey Heist image because that is we should do a time.is, right?
Oh, that too, yes.
Time. Dot is. Hey, everybody. To me, old age is always just 10 years older than I am. Bernard Baruch. Do you want to do a clap at 45? Yeah? Is 45 good? Okay.
45 is good.
Man, someone in the background even.
Yeah, that was someone in my other room. They were like,
Yeah, that
boo,
was.
no. Top of the minute. Top of the minute. A single clap. Perfect. In all
Why do you
ways.
set yourself up to get roasted on Clapcasts?
Perfect in all ways. All right, so I need people who are on this call to look away really quick because I need I need other people to witness something. Actually, I'll do the intro first. Welcome to Live at the Table, an actual play live stream focused on critical world building, smart characterization, and fun interaction between good friends. Today we are playing Honey Heist, a game by Grant Howitt. Joining me today, Ali Akampora.
Hi, you can find me at Ali_West on Twitter.com.
Also joining me, Andy Clare.
Hey, you can find me on Twitter at Captain Trash, and you can listen to my other show, Moji Drome, on iTunes or Google Play.
Andrew Lee Swan.
You can find me on Twitter at Swandre3000.
And Art Martinez Tuttle.
Hey, you can find me on Twitter at Atebble.
We have the A team here tonight. You notice that? All the A's are here right now.
Oh, damn, actually.
Ooh.
Too powerful a collection of A names that we had to decide to play the goofiest game we've wanted to play for a long time. Honey Heist, again, a game by Grant Howitt. Grant makes a bunch of different one-page RPGs, 200-word RPGs, stuff like that. And so let me just pitch you Honey Heist as it says right here. It's HoneyCon 2017. You are going to undertake the greatest heist the world has ever seen. 2 things. 1, you have a complex plan that requires precise timing. 2, you are a goddamn bear. A lot about this game is rolled, going from your character creation and roll to the hat you're wearing. There's a pretty simple stat system that we'll get to, and there's also the matter of prep. So I need everyone who is not. Oops, I didn't mean to take that photo. Everyone who is not, everyone who's in the game to not look at the screen really quick, to not look at the live stream or the chat for at least the next 30 seconds, because the chat, you're with me, and we need to stop looking.
I did it.
We need to go over here to this random dice roller right here, which no one can see if they're not looking at the screen, Art. And roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice.
That's a lot of dice.
Yeah. 66. What's good? All right.
Did you just tell us?
No, I'm not going to tell you. I rolled 6 dice. You don't get to. You don't.
You said
Ooh.
66, like the number 66.
Yeah, that's it. You got it. Oh my God. Okay, this is really fucking great. Then what? What's the next one? Next one is that. So. Then we'll do the bears. No. Oh no. And finally, I have to roll one more. Remember this one, chat. That one right there. Okay. So, it's and I think these might be the same thing, but we'll see. Oh my God. Okay. This goofy fucking game. This game rules. So, I need each of you to roll 3d6 to determine the type of bear you are.
Query.
Yeah.
Should we roll them individually because they're separate tables?
No, we can just if you do a roll 3d6, it'll show you what the 3 dice are.
All right.
Actually, you know what? Let's do 3, and then we'll do a fourth for the hat. So.
Well, the hat's a D8.
Oh, you're right. Good catch. You know what? Damn, good catch. All right, Dre. What were your numbers?
4.
Which is
Unhinged.
okay. Next number.
5.
Uh-huh.
Sun Bear.
Sun bear. What's a sun bear do? What's the skill that's
It
associated?
can sense honey.
Oh shit! Can I get a good picture of a sun bear real quick? Because I think I know a sun bear.
I think
It's
I know
not
Sun
alive
Bear
at the
too.
table if you're not showing people some animal
Oh,
pics.
Damn! Look at this big old sun bear. They got the
Hey,
like.
can I tell you something? I was talking about sun bears last night.
Hell yeah! What were you? What were you
They're a
talking
really
about?
good bear.
I like that they got the Versace necklace on already.
One of the people I work
See
with
that? The
was
V?
very excitedly telling me about sun bears
Damn!
and their cool
Oh,
tongues.
don't look at that screen. Everyone, look away from the screen for a second. There was a bad bear picture. There was a bad one. I closed it. Don't go back.
What was wrong?
It was bad. I don't want to talk about
Oh,
it. I said not to look.
Wait,
know.
let's look at this good one where it like looks like a man's legs.
what?
Excuse me? You can just link me that one directly and I'll open it.
It's crawling like a man does.
I hate this one. This is like what
Oh.
if what if
Hey, that's
what
my
if
bear.
Shaggy
That's
from
my bear.
Snoopy Doo was
Oh,
Scooby
my
Doo.
God.
Snoopy Doo.
Hi, this is my bear Snoopy Doo.
Oh my god. Is that your name? Snoopy Doo?
Yeah, I'm Snoopy Doo. I'm Snoopy Bear, the unhinged sun bear thief.
Snoopy Doo.
Wearing a flat cap.
Oh wait, thief was the last thing that you rolled? Was
Yeah.
your roll? Okay.
and I'm wearing
So
a
name your
flat
bear if
cap.
you want. So I have to write this down on my notes. Snoopy Doo. One second. Get my notes over here.
Got my
Dre
Sami Zayn
equals
hat on.
Snoopy Doo, who is
Oh, where are the ghosts in the chat?
who is unhinged sun bear, which is sense honey, and you're a thief plus thief. And then what's your hat type?
It's a flat cap.
Flat cap. Now, someone had a question about what a flat cap was. I'm going to search for flat cap and just hope I don't get
It's
another
it's
terrible.
a Sami Zayn hat.
Oh, it's a Sami Zayn hat. I got you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, and he's wearing a flat cap. I'm here with this. Snoopy Doo. What's good? All right, who's
Snoopy Doo,
next?
Skankaroo.
Is this also a ska bear?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna hit enter.
Go for it. All right.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right, we can make a decision right now. Do we want duplicates to be allowed? Yes or no?
I'm fine with rolling one more.
We can just say, well, the thing is we got 2 duplicates here, and that's too many duplicates.
Maybe only one.
One
duplicate
reroll.
per-
Yeah. There we go. One reroll per, or 1 duplicate per roll. 100%. That's allowed. Go ahead, Allie. Give me another reroll. 3d6.
Okay, wait, just the one.
You just roll.
No,
No,
roll
roll all 3.
Okay.
All right. So you got you tell me what you got.
Okay, so
Oh, this
Hey.
is great.
I am a slick panda, and I am the muscle of the team.
Hell yeah. And we gotta know what that.
Roll
what-
your hat.
Yeah, gotta know what your hat
Okay,
is.
wait, yeah, sorry.
You know what you know what I need is some index cards for y'all to fill out. Give me a second.
Ooh, I'm a cowboy.
Oh, are you a cow? Oh, cowboy hat. What a perfect. Do you have a bear name? Do you have a name for this good bear?
I just learned that I was a cowboy, so give me a minute.
Oh, you know what? Absolutely, you deserve it.
Oh, damn.
It's Randy. It's Randy. It's Randy.
Wow, you did not need a minute. You needed 7 seconds.
Randy the Pandy.
And that's what I love about Randy the Bear. I'm just going to put here's what's going to happen. I'm going to put these cards down, and I'm going to need y'all to just fill these out for me. Also, there's not really enough space for them, so I'm going to do this. There we go. Boom.
All right,
Should I? Okay.
I'm gonna roll. Do you want to go, Andy?
Hold up.
Yeah, you can go
let me
ahead.
put these in the map layer real quick. That way they don't get moved around. Whoever wants to go next can go next. Let's see. All right, Art. Oh, buddy.
Oh,
Oh, buddy. And you don't have the good luck of having any duplicates. Tell
nope.
me.
I am an incompetent
Uh-huh.
black bear.
Uh-huh. Which means what is your
Driver.
specialty?
Climbing.
Okay, and wait, did we go over what the panda specialty was?
No.
Oh, it is eating anything that looks like bamboo.
That's good. And we're going to figure out what that looks like, what that means in play. So Allie is the muscle. Sorry, Randy is the muscle. Do you have a name for your bear? Art.
Not yet. I mean, I just
Oh, you need
rolled
the
my hat
I'm
and
sorry.
got a crown.
Apologies.
Ooh.
You had a crown? The incompetent
damn.
king black bear?
Yeah.
Do you have a name now?
Charles.
King Charles, got you. I forgot cowboy hat. Sorry, I have to write that over here. Cowboy hat, Randy, and then black bear is climbing. And you were the what? The driver?
Yeah.
All right, driver. I don't know what that means in this scenario.
What do you mean? It's a driver.
Okay, yeah. You know what? I can't argue with that. I cannot. And you have a crown on, King Charles. Love it.
All right.
All right, Andy. It all comes down to this.
Okay.
Rookie, love it.
Okay. I'm a rookie polar bear. And the polar bear's ability is swimming.
Good.
I rolled a 5, so I'm the thief.
You're also the thief.
I'm also a thief.
Double thief. So
Okay.
you know it's a heist. That's allowed.
Yeah.
So now we need the real shit. 1d8. That is
Fez.
that is a fez. That is a fez.
Man.
Were you pulling for something else? You don't want the fez?
I mean, everybody wants the cowboy hat. It's fine. I'll take the fez.
Just here's what I'm gonna
I
tell
was
you.
also hoping for the cowboy hat.
Here's what I want both of you to do. Take that feeling, and I need you to use it. Incorporate that into your characterization. You see the hat that Cowboy Randy has, and I need you to know that you want that hat. So yeah, if y'all could start filling. Okay, you've already begun. Hi, my name is Snoopy Doo, the unhinged sun bear thief with a flat cap. Randy the cowboy, slick, not a city slicker, a slick cowboy.
There's a difference.
Panda eats anything that looks like bamboo. Muscle, strong and mighty. What else?
Oh, is that it?
Is that it for you? Those are the three, right? No, the hat. Cowboy.
Yeah, I have the
Cowboy
cowboy
hat.
hat. That's
Right.
clear, I think.
All right, King Charles. Okay, so we need to start going on to the second phase of this, which is stats. I need both of you, I need all of you to also write on your cards that you currently have 3 points in both of your stats. Your stats are bear, which is used to maul stuff, run and climb, shrug off damage, scare people, and generally do bear stuff. And criminal, used to do anything not directly related to being a bear.
I'm still gotta fill out my card.
I'll talk about the rules really quick. Whenever you act, and the outcome is in doubt, so not just for walking down the street, but maybe for running down the street away from some very angry convention goers who are trying to trap you or something. Roll a d6. If it is equal to or under the relevant stat, you succeed. If you're using your bear special skill or doing something related to your roll 2d6 and pick the lower. So that's pretty simple, right? So for instance, if Snoopy Doo was trying to crack a safe, you would roll 2d6 and take the lower number, which would need to be probably under your criminal, because that is something that's not being a bear. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Andy, can I please get a name and also?
I'm trying to think of one
Okay.
really quick.
Okay,
while
I
fill
got
this
you.
Stuff out. Yeah.
Here's what I like about the King Charles thing. I know you're going to add a number under where it says bear, but I like the idea of the incompetent King Charles being like, I have to fill out a name tag. Incompetent black bear driver. What else do I put on here? Bear. Allie, I like your star system. This is nice.
Thank you.
That's good. God.
How do you spell? I've seen 2 spellings of snow cone, and I want to know which
One's
one
a
to use
brand,
for
I
this name.
think, right?
Yeah, the
Okay,
SNO
then I'll add-
is a brand.
I'll add the W so we don't get sued.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Are you more of a shaved ice, or are you like is the flavor in the snow cone, or is it?
I mean,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
For everyone else, has Dre's card loaded in? Because I just have like 3 cards, then just like, hi, my
Uh-oh.
name is Snoopy Doo, just like, it's really good.
You should probably reload.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I don't even really like snow cones that much. I just think it's a cute name for
It's
a
a
bear.
very cute
So,
name
you
for
know.
a bear, Andy.
Yeah.
So, you
I'm
know.
here for you.
I'm more of a slushy person.
Slushies are
personally.
great. Slushy, you know what? Here's I'm gonna put this out there real quick. You know what else is a good name for a bear?
Also a really good name for a bear, now that I've
Slushy.
said that out loud.
It could be both.
Just depends on which zookeeper's there today.
Yeah. You know Dax and Darren named this bear different things.
Okay, yeah. There we go.
Great. Perfect.
Perfect.
Honey Sense. Thank you. Thank you for writing down what your special ability was. I'd almost forgotten that you had Honey Sense. You hear Honey Sense new EP? Whew, that shit go. Honey Sense hashtag King of R&B. Keep it relevant, you know. Okay. I have to look at my notes. I had to do a lot of prep for this one, you know. So, all right. So here's my question. Which of you... Okay, first of all, do you... I'm going to go through the rest of the rules so that we know what type of game we're playing, actually. So, I talked about the dice rolls. Are we good on that you want to roll? It's 1 die unless you are rolling something that is connected to your special trait with your skill or your roll, right? So, again, if you're a thief and you're doing a thief thing, then you would roll 2d6. Or if you are a black bear and you're climbing, a ladder even, for instance, you could roll 2d6, right? Actually, even if you're not, whatever it is, you're climbing anything, you could roll 2d6. And the goal is to get under your related score, either a bear or a criminal, depending on what the thing is. That's all clear? Can I get verbal confirmation?
Yes.
Awesome. Oh, you know what, Dre? I love it. I love that you're already leaning in. Sorry. Snoopy Doo. I love it so much. Perfect. That was a dog, which it's sort of a bear. Number 4, changing states. When the plan fails and you run into difficulty, move 1 point from criminal into bear. Greed. When the plan goes off without a hitch, move 1 point from bear into criminal. You can voluntarily move 1 point from bear to criminal by doing a flashback scene in which you and the other bears plan out the heist over coffee and cigarettes in the back room of a seedy bar. You can voluntarily move 1 point of criminal into bear by eating a load of honey. The end. 5. If your criminal stat ever reaches 6, you are lured into a life of crime and betray the party. If your bear stat ever reaches 6, you flip out bear style and lose it, presumably to be picked up by animal control in a half hour or so. So, does that all make sense? Everyone on board with the bear train?
Yep.
Yeah.
Great.
Choo choo.
Love it. So here's what I need to know. Which of you, one, do you all know each other already? Or were you like put together by a third party bear as like a heist team?
Or dogs.
Or like Reservoir Dogs, exactly. Like, in fact, Janine linked a really good bear that we didn't get to because it's not on this list. Where'd that good bear go? Here it is. Look at this good bear here. This is a spectacled bear, apparently, which seems to be some sort of very cute bear. Is my read on these spectacled bears.
Yeah, that seems right.
So I think maybe this spectacled bear is like the one who got you all, like let you know about this potential situation. How do you all know Glasses, the spectacled bear? Who also runs the bar? It's not Glasses because of the spectacles. It's Glasses because he keeps the glasses clean. How do you all know spectacle or Glasses?
I'm his honey man.
Okay, Glasses. So Snoopy Doo is so like you get the honey and Glasses moves it for you, or like
Yeah, I got
whatever.
that sense.
You got right. I got you. Oh, do you? Okay, so it's like you have a long relationship with Glasses. Glasses and you
Oh,
go
yeah.
way back. You've done a bunch
yeah,
of
yeah.
different honey heists. I'm gonna tell you, Snoopy Doo, nothing like this before. This is a whole nother level. This isn't some, like, back of the grocery store BS. This is the real deal. Holyfield. Randy, how do you know glasses?
I broke up a fight in his
Love it.
bear bar.
Thank God. Thank God for Randy. Randy, listen. I know you and I have never really done the, like, official thing where you've been a bouncer and I pay you money, but you're kind of like a bouncer to me. You know what I mean?
Thank you for saying that. That means a lot.
And so I want to bring you in on something, and if it goes well, I think maybe you could become the new doorman. Step by the door, anything goes bad, you deal with it. That's free honey every night.
Sounds good, partner.
All right, Randy the cowboy is like makeshift bouncer / muscle in Glasses' bar. I don't know where this bar is yet. I'll figure it out.
Oh wow!
What's up?
I just found a video of what a sun bear sounds like, and they actually do bark.
Link me that shit.
It's scary. Hold on, I gotta get the timestamp right.
All right, good, thank you. King Charles, how do you and Glasses know each other?
Oh, I got a hot hand at the dice table.
Ooh, a hot hand. Hot. So wait? But then did you lose it all too?
Yeah. Well,
Or
I
is
spent
this
it on this crown and a car.
Okay, right. You're a driver. Okay, good. Yeah, it's definitely the After Hours Zoo Bar. Thank you, Katie, in the chat. Absolutely. Anton in the chat says, "You're like a bouncer to me" is way better than "you're like a son to me." So wait,
You're like PlayStation 2's the bouncer to me.
So right, exactly. So this is what it is. Not Randy. Sorry, Glasses is like, now Charles, King Charles. I love the crown, by the way. What a great touch you got there. You listen to me, Charles? Charles, over here. Okay.
Sorry, boss. Drifted off there first.
Not even your boss yet. I'm giving you an offer, right? But you can call me boss. That's all right. I like it when people call me. But the point is, you took a lot during that dice game, and I think it's time to earn it back before certain people come knocking, wanting it back. You know what I'm saying?
That is not how I understand gambling to work, but yeah, I get you.
I'm just saying, certain people don't like that you took their money.
Well,
And
they should have rolled better.
that's not how dice works, Charles. One person rolls the dice.
I did great at it. I was hitting the 7, 7-11, 7-11.
You were hitting 7-11. You're damn right. And you're not going to hit something bigger than a 7-11 now. You're going to hit.
And then I hit 7-11.
Okay. Just can I count? You got that car, right?
Yeah.
I just
It's a
need
sweet
you.
ride.
I just need you to go do a quick drive. Drive some people to a place, wait for them, get them
All my
back.
drives are quick drives.
You've been watching the Fast and Furious again.
Yeah, and people do not react well to seeing a bear drive a car.
Yeah, I've seen the movies. I know.
Yeah, they run and scream, and I gotta hide.
Well, just get good at that then, because I need you to take these people to the Honey Heist. The Honey Convention. I'm already thinking about it like a heist in my mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking 2 steps ahead. The newspaper, it's going to hit. Jennifer Jetta, she's going to say, Honey Heist. I got a whole head for narrative, you see. You're just the driver. That's it, okay?
Oh, just the drive. That sounds...
You're the goddamn driver. And
There you go.
big claw, like, on your shoulder. All right. Snow cone.
Yeah.
Also, to be clear, the person whose money you took was Glasses. That was a threat. It's just, I don't think he doesn't want to make it directly to you. But anyway, paying him back in service. Snow cone / slushy. Which do you go by with Glasses?
I think the general rule of thumb is whichever one they say first. Because it's been like, oh, well, the one zookeeper calls me this one and the other one calls me that. So I don't know.
Gotcha.
But I think the way that, I think he calls him Snow Cone specifically because the last polar bear in the zoo was named Snow Cone.
Gotcha.
And they think this is the same polar bear.
God damn. Glasses needs glasses, honestly.
Yeah, and they just... Slushy just got here, basically, and is very confused about this whole situation, but happy to make friends.
So how does Snow Cone know you? Or sorry, how does Glasses know Snow Cone?
So, Snowcone just goes to the bar because he sees all the other bears going there.
Yeah.
There's an arcade machine built for bears, which is
Love
really
it.
cool. So mostly known by the mysterious, quiet polar bear that spends a lot of time playing whatever the bear equivalent of Tapper is, I guess. I don't
Sure.
know.
Yeah, what's some sort of honey tapper, probably, right?
Yeah.
Honey tap. Oh, I know exactly what this is. So snow
Okay.
cone. So one day is late, and Randy is like, I said, Randy, why do I keep saying this guy's name is Randy? It's Glasses. Glasses is like, hey, snow cone, come over here.
Yeah.
So-
oh, hey.
Hey, how you doing? You know, I really appreciated the discretion during the last job, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
See, that's what I'm
Yeah?
talking about. That's you playing dumb. That's the discretion I'm talking about. So I got another thing just like the last one lined up, but bigger. You know, they're gonna really need your expertise. You're the only one in this crew who's ever done anything like this before.
I mean, it just takes some practice. I think anybody could get the hang of it.
You know, that's the optimism and teamwork and camaraderie that they're gonna need. So you know the basic plan. It's gonna be a very similar thing. We're gonna do a hornet swipe, but with the alpha protocol attached, right? So you just let them know how that goes, and you take the lead on this one. So, all right. You can use the back room to plan. We got the chalkboard. We got the whole thing, the whiteboard, whatever you chalkboard or whiteboard. That's a choice. That's you're the professional. That's what I always say. So. You just go back there and you get them together. I told them to come through next Wednesday, and I'll have the flyer back there to let you know when it all is. But this is the last time we talk until the honey comes in. Sound good?
Oh, yeah. Oh, honey? Awesome. Yeah, okay, sure.
Discretion, I love it. It gives you a little claw. So yeah, the relationship with Glasses between you is he thinks that you're the old pro. Glasses thinks you're the old snow cone. The old snow cone who was an absolute pro thief. Okay. And you're in charge.
Yeah, I just want to say, the thing you guys are going to see written on the whiteboard is how to swim.
So
Oh, you alternate with the pause.
so here's what I can tell you right now that you already know about. There's a flyer back there. It's pinned to a corkboard. There's a chalkboard, then there's a corkboard, then next to the corkboard is a whiteboard. It's the corkboard is between the chalkboard and the whiteboard. You could use both. There is coming up soon a major honey convention, HoneyCon 2017. Now here's the thing: there hasn't been, or 20XX because it's Bluff City and it's in the 2000s probably. The last HoneyCon was a long time ago, and it was in Bluff City proper. It was really and truly in like downtown Bluff City. It was in the convention center. Not a great convention center, but it's all right. It's all right. This year it's been brought back, which people are excited about. And it is in I need a good name for like the Egg Harbor Township equivalent here. Or like a Maze Landing. Something landing wouldn't be bad. Or something like what's another word for a dock?
Like the pier?
Like a pier. It should be like a freshwater though, or like a bay. It could be something bay. Wouldn't be bad actually.
Is a lagoon a freshwater?
A lagoon's like a mix. I don't know if New Jersey has any lagoons. Also, I'm not sure that that's true about lagoons. I may have just made that up. 100%. I did a search for map of New Jersey lagoons. Yeah, I guess there are some lagoons. Or this is just places called the lagoon, which is like shitty. You can't do that. What about? I like bay. I want like a Yolk Harbor isn't bad. That's a good, because like Egg Harbor is the real name of the places I'm thinking of. Yolk Harbor is pretty good, and so Yolk Harbor is having this year's honey convention, HoneyCon, and here's the thing about it, it's down the road, right? So y'all are all at I'm guessing you're all at the zoo, right? And you've already. I want to be clear. You're not gonna have to roll. You might have to roll to escape the zoo, but you have a way out of the zoo. You've been out of the zoo before. That's not a problem. you at least have that, you know, a route to get out of the zoo. So this is down the road by like, it's like a 20-25 minute drive. So driving is going to be important for sure. Maybe even a 30-minute drive. Depends on traffic, honestly. And depends on if you take the highway or local streets. The thing about Yolk Harbor, also shout outs, who said Yolk Harbor? I want to make sure I give proper accreditation. Rowan BG in the chat. Thank you, Rowan BG, for Yolk Harbor. Yolk Harbor is, by my role, as the chat can agree to or can co-sign, is a rundown fishing village. And so it's just kind of this like, it's you can see the Bluff City skyline in the distance, but like it's a lot of like little fishing piers and it's much more Main Street USA. It's still in Bluff County, right? It's still the people who live there. Maybe some of them go into the city to work, but it's quiet. You know, they watch a lot of CBS in this town. You know what I'm saying? And you know that it's being run by someone named Georgia Heights, who is a beekeeper who is, the whole thing is, she wants to get more credit. She wants attention for her honey. She has what she calls, what's a better name? What's a better word than bougie?
Fancy?
Actually, it's just bougies. They're called bees, but she adds the word bougie. So like bougie-ees is what she calls her bees.
Not bouge bees.
Bouge bees is better.
Bougie.
I'm gonna go with bouge bees, which are like really. She like pampers she pampers her bees. She thinks of them as being like just extremely high class luxury bees, and the honey that they produce is also very luxury. And it's all a front. Like this is, you know what? I don't know. Maybe you have to try the honey to see if it's really good or not, right? But she is selling her Bouge Bees honey at this convention, and she's in fact throwing this whole convention so there can be a coming out party for her new Bouge Bees line of honey, her Cardi Bees. Yeah, thank you, Trey, in the chat. So that is like who's running it. It's her motive for running it. You get the impression just from this flyer about the event that she's kind of shitty, but I couldn't tell you how until you meet her. So those are the things you know about it. It's happening at a pier, like at the Yolk Harbor piers or docks that she's rented out for an entire weekend. It is a 3-day event. You check in on Friday and it goes all the way through Sunday night. So it's a big window here, and I would say that it's probably fair to say. Maybe based on the way there are like circles on the flyer, Glasses has circled just like honey, and then he's also circled bougie bee honey, and it's like, okay, those are his two goals. He wants you to get as much honey as you can, and he wants you to also get some of the special honey, which I'll just say straight up, is quote, ultra dense mega honey from especially posh bees, which is what I rolled on the aside from loads of honey, the prize is blank. What you don't know is some stuff about what the security features are here, and also some other stuff, and we'll get to that later. So, you all come together for the. Have you worked together? Do you know each other? Just from being around the bear exhibits?
Yeah, how many bears are there?
Enough, right?
Well, a minimum of 4.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I don't know.
We know each other around town, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I just don't think the criminal bear community is so big.
I'm not sure you're all criminals yet.
Yeah.
I have a criminal score of 3.
That's fair. You know what? Yeah, but everything you do that isn't bear-like is crime.
Yeah, you drive a car.
That's only because I'm not allowed to get a driver's license.
It's a crime. You don't have a driver's license.
Also, I'm a bad driver.
Mike Lunsford, there's a bit, just really quick. Mike Lunsford in the chat says Polar Bariat, which is a great spin on proletariat. Thank you. God. So, I'm going to put it in Snowcone's hands. How do you kick off this meeting? We just get a shot of King Charles, Randy the Cowboy, and Snoopy Doo. Are you in chairs, or are you just seated on the floor?
I don't do chairs.
So just seated on... Are you standing? What's
Standing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like arms crossed against a wall, or full attention?
I'm bouncing on the ball of my feet.
Okay. Not on an actual ball.
No. Jeez, Austin.
Sorry.
How fucking dare you?
Sorry. I'm sorry, Snoopy Doo.
Snoopy Doo's a professional.
Snoopy Doo, they are extremely professional. Also, really quick, I want to go over it. Can I get everyone's pronouns? This is not a joke. I just need to know that I'm referring to them right. So Snoopy Doo.
He, him.
Randy the Cowboy.
He, him?
King Charles.
He, him.
Snowcone / Slushy.
Slushy's a girl. I want to play Slushy as a girl, so
Okay.
it's not just a bunch of boy bears.
I'm with you. All right. Snoopy Doo standing up. Randy the Cowboy. How you doing in this?
You know, Randy's casual. I think like leaning back but standing, legs crossed, paws on hips, like as if he had gun holsters, but is a bear. It does not. And as far as like do we know each other conversation, I think Randy's a nice guy. You know, says please and thank you, says hello to people on the street.
Wait,
So.
Are you just playing Arthur Morgan, but a bear?
You don't know that.
Okay. King
You don't
Charles.
know that I'm doing that.
I don't know that. King Charles?
I've posted a picture in the Discord
let me
of
take a look here.
of
Bluff City.
Oh man.
posture.
This one right here, just laying down. Are you like on a table doing this?
Yeah, I think so. Just
You know what? Perfect. Thank you, King Charles. All right, it's time to kick this thing off. Snow cone. What do you say and do as you're in front of all these whiteboards?
Right. So, I'm not entirely sure why Glass has asked me to do this, but I think we've got a new show sometime this week in the water area of our pavilion. And I guess he thinks I should get you guys ready, because apparently I'm the only one who knows how to swim. Hold on, what's this? And then that's when Snowcone notices all the Honey Heist stuff that's been left around.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Hey, Snow Cone.
Mr. Do.
Snow
Yes,
Cone.
hello. How can I help you?
A quick question.
Uh-huh.
How much does a polar bear weigh?
I mean, I have a feeling you're going to tell me.
Because I heard it's enough to break the ice. Yeah, let's get this thing going. Snow Cone.
Okay.
We're canceling High Rod. I'm sorry, everyone. Samat lives happily ever after, and the world, the heat and the dark gets filled with the love of bears and honey. And we're just going to do Honey Heist from now on. So, thanks, everybody. That's gonna do it tonight for tonight. Friends at the table, not cash. I'm gonna get out of your way. Continue, please.
All right, so I think I've been a little misinformed. Do any of you know what we're here for? Glasses was very vague with me. I think my predecessor at the zoo and I have had a lot of confusion going forward. It was my cousin. He's at Trenton Zoo now. So he was just kind of cagey the entire. No pun intended. Okay.
I heard we were looking for honey.
Oh, okay. Okay, and that's why we have this here. We're going to this place for the. Okay, I'm starting to put it together. And now Snowcone / Slushy is pinning things to the, not really with any order, just like kind of putting them organized up on the push pin thing, where it's just like, okay, here's one, here's the next one symmetrically right next to it.
You need some help there, ma'am?
Oh yeah, please. They left a bunch of stuff here from me.
Randy saunters over and helps you.
Hey, what
What's
does
your
it look like
crime
when a
charge?
bear saunters?
Good is how it looks.
Are you on hind legs? You doing all four? Is it like how much hip action is there?
I think that Randy, on hind legs, walking like a person, but carries a bunch of his weight like in the lower half of his body, like a very eggplant shaped bear.
Love it.
Um,
God, that cowboy hat really helps the figure. Honestly, it really, it's like a top on top of the eggplant. I love it. Good question here from Matthew Guzdial in the chat. Does Randy have spurs?
Oh, sure.
Perfect.
I think that uneven pairs, because Randy stole one of them.
Great.
Off of
Has one spur.
each off of a person who visited the zoo, who was wearing cowboy boots.
Thank God. So you're sauntering over. You help with the push pins. King Charles, are you just napping during all of this?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Someone will tell me the plan when I wake up. Just.
I think we jump to that moment. Let's abstract this out a little bit. What's the plan?
Yeah, tell me the plan.
What day is it?
You have a week.
Oh, okay.
Let's say I said it was Wednesday was when you were meeting, so you have a week and a couple days. You plenty of time to plan. Or like get stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like if you needed to go get disguises or wanted to like scout the place out or whatever you want to do, I want to give you that week and a couple of days to make that happen.
Listen, everybody. I think we should do this Thursday night. And the reason I think that is so all of the honey can be ours. We should get it before any of those bee lovers get a taste of it themselves. So let's be on our game.
All right, what's the game?
Oh my God. It's to get that honey.
Well, we're going to need a car.
I got a car.
Oh shit.
What? I own a car.
Yo, what kind of wheels you got?
Okay, I mean, I don't want to brag or nothing, but I got a 65 Cadillac Eldorado convertible.
65 Cadillac.
Woo-wee.
If your show up isn't red and where this is over.
Wait, need it to be red? Look, first one,
Yeah.
there it is. So you got one of these? This is an all right car. It's a 65.
Wait, where?
I got. Sorry. Do you want to link it in the chat?
I'm not on it. I just did this a little bit ago.
Okay. This one here.
Okay.
Pretty good.
This one here.
Oh.
This-
Hell
You
yeah.
got, it's shiny,
Beautiful.
right?
It's real shiny.
That is a car you could fit 4 bears into.
You sure could.
Mhm.
Probably a 5th bear if you tried.
We'll see. Love it. Okay. Car check. I think we just get a picture of like a photo of your car goes up on the board.
Now what we need is a way to get that honey out of there.
I don't listen. I'm not a planner, right? I go by feel. I just feel that honey and I get it. But I feel like the car could also get us out of there.
But like the car's not going to go into the building with us.
Why not?
Their partner. I don't know. I've never seen a car go into a building. You
What
ever see
about
a
a
car
car
go into
show?
a building?
You ever see a bunch of bears rob people? Because I have. It works.
I'm trying to do the smart.
Uh-huh. You're trying to hit the good button. Try whatever it is. Not antagonize.
Well, Okay, well, we need what else do people use? We need papers. We need a.
Okay, I see. You wanna. Hey, Randy, I think I know what you want to do. You know what I think you want to do?
What do I want to do?
I think you want to bamboozle them.
Oh,
You got that, partner.
I thought this was going to be some
Yeah.
kind of pun again.
that's fun.
Bamboo. It's bamboo. That was the pun.
Yeah.
Because, Randy's
Oh, because Randy's a panda. Got it.
yeah.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. We gotta let them know that honey's ours. Walk in there proud and take it.
That's okay. That's not bamboozling.
I just.
That is not bamboozling. Bamboozling is tricking.
You're thinking of
Thank you, King
bamboozling.
Charles.
I just need to, just a quick rule note, as you're doing planning. Here, just read it from the text here. Name your bear if you want. You're not a talking bear per se, but you can sort of mangle human speech through your bear mouth, maybe. And then in parentheses, you can talk to each other, though. So all of this is fine. But I just need you to know that any plan that involves you talking to a human being is going to involve you going like...
Approximate human speech. So, like, hello.
Perfect.
Seems like inbound.
Yeah, that's what it would be. Exactly. Honey!
A honey inspector.
Oh my god.
Exactly. Yes, just like that.
We can't do that plan.
So I just want to let you know that's what that plan sounds like, which is fine by me,
Yeah.
Austin. So far, we got, you need a car, got it, check. You want some papers, check. I mean, not check, you don't have papers yet. You'll have to figure that out. So that's one thing you want, but between now and Thursday night is papers.
I gotta case the joint. I gotta figure out where they're keeping that.
3,
honey.
you want to case the joint. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like we got enough to start with here. How does this plan kick into action? Are you only working at night? You working during the day? What are you doing? Do we just get like a montage of this stuff and the setup is like, or not the setup, but like we get Dax and Darren being very confused as to why all of the bears are so sleepy every morning, and the answer is because you've all been up at night doing heist prep. I'm gonna say that's what happens.
Sure.
So yeah, so here's what I want. We're gonna get into it now. How do you consistently get out of the zoo without being spotted by security and without being picked up by people who check the pens to make sure that you're like there for, you know, morning feeding time, or, you know, just to go in and make sure all the bears are where they're supposed to be? We're going to get to a roll here. Once you do this once, I'm not going to make you redo it. It's kind of like you figured it out. You have the system down. You're good.
I can use my very long tongue to unlock the door.
Oh my god. Can you?
It's not a good lock. Have you seen these sun bear tongues?
I saw the sun bear tongue. It's long. It's a long tongue.
Yeah.
Does it have that sort? Okay. Is that a?
No, here's the thing you don't know. There's a padlock on the door.
Yeah.
But they lost the key a long time ago.
Got you.
So they just kind of put it over, like, into the slot, but they can't really lock it for real.
And yeah, great. That sounds like them. I listened to that fucking Fiasco game. I've been to Atlantic City. 2 questions. One, and that's it. Like, then you're able to get out of the entire zoo, or is there like?
Well, yeah,
also...
and then I can unlock other people's doors.
Right.
with my
And then
feet.
you just go out
Or my
like
claws.
How do you get out of the zoo proper?
Great question.
I can climb over the fence.
I
Alright,
think
perfect.
What is the most ridiculous exhibit that we have to climb over to jump the fence?
I'm going to defer to anyone who's in. So, Allie, what's the most ridiculous exhibit at the Bluff City Zoo?
The most ridiculous exhibit at the Bluff City Zoo. Oh my god, what is it? I think it's like one of those, like, it's one of those exhibits that's more focused on like conservatory stuff than it is like animals and stuff. And I think that is in an exhibit of a local chapter of the Bluff City Nature Preservists. That have all
Preservationists, yeah.
preservationist.
There you go.
But it is specifically a it's like a bunch of like stuff that they've written out.
Yeah.
It's like the entrance into the in between the entrance and the gift shop where like the bathrooms are, but it's also like here's this lovely like we've painted inspirational quotes on the wall that like make you love nature.
God, nature, it's like time dot is quotes, you know? Nature is slipping by, but it's all around us. Time dot is. So that sounds like 2 rolls for me. I need a roll from Snoopy Doo, a criminal roll that is unlocking all this stuff because that's not being a bear. I know you're using your tongue, but it's not being a bear. So
Yeah, no,
give me a but what are you? You're a thief? So that's 2d6 for sure.
Okay, and I just take
the lower one. Yeah, you want to get under a 3.
Is it 3 or lower?
3
Or does it have to
3
equal
or lower, yes.
or under. So 3 or under.
Okay.
Yep. So 2d6 take low. There's a 1.
Oh, that's a 1.
Lock you just go through, you unlock all those fucking gates.
I've
You
been
can
doing
unlock
this shit for a long time.
totally. You know what? You're a thief. You know what? Absolutely. Then I'm gonna need a climbing check. And so this is who is climbing here?
I am. So I am also a climber.
All right, perfect. So give me a 2d6. Climbing is a bear thing, so there's this bear, but you have 3 in both right now, so whatever. That is a 2, so you're good. You're good. You got that too. So here's a question: do we count this as greed? No, this isn't the plan yet, right? I think you both. This might be greed. When the plan goes off without a hitch, I think setting up a system for escaping the zoo reliably is success. So change that. Both of you go from criminal. Go to 2 bear, 4 criminal. So you have this system in place. Every night, for a week and a half or so, Snoopy Doo, using his incredibly long sun bear tongue, sneaks out of his cage and then unlocks the rest of you as well. You sneak through the Bluff City Zoo, going past the sleepy giraffes and the abandoned Dax is a hero exhibit, back past the still painted black leopards and the reunited lions, and you climb over the preservation and conservation exhibit, over the bathrooms, across the roof of the gift shop, and out to the marshes and highways that are outside. I'm guessing you do this. I mean, is this a situation where King Charles is doing this every night to drive everybody? Because you got to get there, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Let's just say this is the first drive. Is everyone going on the first scoping it out mission? Or is someone staying back to try to get papers from somewhere inside the zoo?
I'm going.
Do you want to split this into 2? Go ahead.
Yeah, I think I'm the muscle, but I think I'm gonna step back and try to look into this convention.
Inside the zoo. Okay. So it's like...
Leave it Google in the zoo.
Okay, yeah, but it just says use to do anything not directly related to being a bear. I guess I can't say. Maybe it's like a big kids. So we get those 2 sneaking out and securing your route out. You've already made the climb, so let's go to Randy and Snowcone/Slushy. How are you researching this? Is this like you're finding a computer somewhere inside that your big bear claws work on? Is it like a kids exhibit with like a big fake keyboard? Like, what is it?
Oh yeah. It's one of those. We did a clapcast about this ages ago, but it's one of those like keyboards that's like a pillow. You put your wrist on, and it's like also a pillow.
But it's big.
But it's a keyboard.
Is
Yeah,
it like
but it's
a
like big.
cyber zoo exhibit? Like the future of zoos is online. It's virtual.
Maybe it's an extension of the Dax exhibit. A part of the fiasco thing is that Dax didn't get his own exhibit. I think he was passed over for a different exhibit that was pitched that was how would animals use the internet?
Right. Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes. Thank God. I love it when a plan comes together.
So yeah, I'm at the bear computer, um, showing how bears use the web.
Okay.
Um,
Who is using the web between Randy and Snowcone/Slushy?
Oh man. Do you want the honors, or do you
I
need
think
me to show you how to use Google?
I think you as the like rookie/leader. I think it's like you sitting at the desk with like the papers all out in front of you, and then it's Randy like leaning his bare arm like on the back of the chair and like looking at the screen and also the papers, and we're just like trying to figure out like words from the papers to like put into Google to like
Right, because you
figure
don't
out.
know. Can you read?
I can read the word honey, probably.
Is it because it's next to like an emoji of honey?
And also because I've seen honey
Right.
things labeled
Cartoon honey
Yeah.
things, jars that just say honey on it. Yeah. All right.
And I think that we're able to get like, because if you can read honey, you can see like con and then the numbers next to it. And I think
Right.
we're able to get to like the convention website to get like
All right.
information and a
Whoa,
schedule
let's not
of
talk about what
events.
you can
okay,
do
okay,
yet,
okay,
because someone's gonna need to roll some criminal dice.
okay.
Snowcone/Slushy, give me your criminal. This is
Just
one.
one,
This is
right?
one. Yeah. That's
Got
a
a one.
success. God
Oh.
damn it. All right, so you're typing away, you're getting more information on the Honey Heist, or on the Honey Convention, on HoneyCon 2019, and while you get it, and you manage to. There's a setup that prints. Does it print out information? What's the silliest thing the zoo could do? I think it's like, well, animals need to see. Screens are bad for animal eye, so what they do is they do a big, like a giant printout of whatever the page is, so that they don't have to look at the screen for too long. And so there's a huge, like singularly manufactured giant wall-sized printer that goes like, it's like a dot matrix printer, and it's like and it's just like slowly printing out the entirety of the HoneyCon webpage, which has all of the information you need on it. And that is when you hear the sound of a security guard walking down the nearby path, coming to investigate what the fuck is up. What do y'all do?
Oh boy. Shit.
Snow cone, what are we doing?
Well, we see him every day, so get him isn't the right thing to say here. Could we distract? A distraction is a thing that the criminals do, right?
Oh.
Not wrong.
This is why I looked to you. I was gonna beat him up.
Well, yeah, but like, he gives us treats sometimes. He works here. He's a nice guy.
That's a good call, partner. Thank you.
Partner.
You gotta really hit
Very
that D.
proud
You
of
really gotta
herself
hit the D.
after that.
You really do.
I'm so afraid of saying it for some reason.
No, listen, Allie, I need you to just be with me here for a moment. I believe in you. I want you to just give me the partner I know is in you.
Okay.
Just straight face. Just bring it together. Put the straighten out the cowboy hat. Straighten it out. Deep breath.
I'll go distract him, partner. It's fine. Randy tips his hat. And I think that there is Snowcone's still at the computer, I guess, or needs to get to the printer. But I think that there's another computer set up for specifically for birds, I think.
Yeah, yeah. You know what?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
I think the bird exhibit is like a fake tree, like one of those little trees that you can get for Easter, and like just a bunch of like keyboard keys hanging off of it. Randy just like slaps it off of the table that it's on and like starts like bear yelling like rah. That's not
So
what a
you're
bear
drawing the attention closer? Or what is your play here?
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I guess I do that outside of this room.
Okay, so you go to another exhibit and start another... You go to the bird part of this exhibit and
Yes.
make the decision that, like, okay, what you want to do is do the... Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
This sounds like bear to me.
Okay.
Good. Love it. Give me a what are you? Your muscle is right near it. You're strong and mighty. You're trying to make a lot of noise. Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Okay. What am I rolling? Sorry.
2d6.
2d6. Oh, that's a 3.
Wrong thing.
Is that good or
That's bad. You failed here. Bad. When the plan fails and yeah. So when the plan fails and you run into difficulty, move 1 point from criminal into bear. So I mean, I think it works. I think you get the attention, right? It's just that like you realize there's only one way into this room, and Jerome like shows up at the. Wait, did we just use Jerome for something else? We did. Did we? Maybe we didn't. This is Jerome. Jerome is here, and Jerome is like, ah! A flashlight pointed at you as you're hitting buttons on this bird computer. It is not an atomic bomb. This is a map. I promise I'm not drawing an atomic bomb. Oh, you're supposed to be in a cage. You're supposed to be. Then like starts to like hit his radio. We got a loose bear. We got a loose bear. Excuse me.
That's my paranoia.
Allie, I sent you a very important link in Discord.
They may squeak, growl, bark, or huff.
Yeah,
Mm,
that's according to panda.org.
thank you.
The noise I was making was a growl, right? Like a.
No, that was a growl.
Not
That
the
was.
noise you made.
It's a different. Yeah. What's your response to this? There's a person here who has a flashlight on you, and also who is probably going for his bear mace.
I
And is
made
in the door.
Oh, well, can I run towards the door? No, that's such a violent act to like run towards him and hope to knock him down, but like keep running, like not hurt, but just stampede.
But just stampede. Yeah,
No, getting stampeded hurts.
it hurts. Is the thing for sure.
But also, you're the muscle in a criminal bear gang. You're gonna have to be
Yeah.
prepared to hurt some folks.
True.
So what are you doing?
Can I do like a very like specific shove instead of a stampede? Like an elbow out kind of like This guy gives me
Excuse me.
I mean, here's the roll then. The roll is gonna be like a failure. Here is you're gonna get. You're a bear. You're gonna get past him. So actually, I think this is a criminal roll.
Okay.
Unfortunately for you, because you're trying not to hurt him.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
that means you need a 2 or under, or we can move 1 point back from bear to criminal if you do a flashback scene in which you and the other bears plan out the heist over coffee and cigarettes in the back room of a seedy bar, and you have to explain to me what the scene is where you're prepping to do non-lethal damage. Like, is this a scene where you're like, I know some non-lethal fighting techniques?
Well, can this be okay? Can this be a scene where, like, instead of running out of the room, I am making such a fuss that Snow Cone is able to get away safely?
Yeah, but then you'll still be in the room,
Yeah.
and then they're gonna lock you
I mean,
down.
this isn't the night of the.
No, it isn't. But like, I'm gonna have to follow the fiction, which means they're gonna make it harder for you to get out, which is a fine thing if that's what you want to do.
I've got a whole team of people who can get me out.
All right, totally. I just want you to know that means that there's going to be. I'm gonna have to reintroduce you getting out on the night of the thing as a thing, which is fine by me. But
Okay, I'm fine with that if everybody.
Hey, everyone, I just need you to look on the screen real quick. Andy, Annie, and Dancing Rue has done some impeccable work here.
It's really good.
Oh my god!
Great to see.
Great to see. Honestly, just great to see.
Great to see.
Partner.
Kudos to you, Annie.
Kudos to you. So yeah, okay. So yeah, you can totally make the noise to keep the attention. That again, that will be Bear.
Okay.
You're doing such a good face in this.
Uh-huh.
That's 2d6 again?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, because you're muscle for sure. There you go. That's a success. That's a
Okay.
success for sure. All right, so do you just like keep making the noise, but like I'm gonna say you manage to not get bear mace. Like as Jerome gets closer and closer, you start to calm down so that he doesn't have to bear mace you because that's terrible and sad. Snowcone, you're able to get away with your with the printout of everything in the entire website, and so you're like just drag that back to your bear pen, and people just think it's like, oh yeah, there's just papering at the bottom, like that's just like for where he poops, for where she poops. So like they're not going to check the newspaper basically that you're pooping on. So yeah, you can just study that as you want to.
I'm pooping everywhere but the newspaper for the
That's
plan. I'm a
exactly it.
professional.
Touch your paw to your forehead 3 times. You know.
It is.
There it is. There it is. So you get, what do you get from that? Okay. Also, I'm going to say that this is not the plan. This is not doing research maybe is. So yeah, when the plan goes off without a hitch. So Snowcone / Slushy, move 1 into criminal.
Oh.
Not you, Randy. You stay where you are from that previous frustration.
Yeah, you had a hitch.
You had a hitch, and I don't think getting out of that hitch gives you greed. But Snowcone, you got what you needed here. Okay. Ask me some questions. Ask me what you want to know about this from all this research that you did. Actually, you know what? Let's go to the people there first. Let's go to the people who are scoping it out, and then we'll come back. But get together a list of questions, Randy and Snowcone, and I'll answer them once we're back. Snoopy Doo and King Charles, you're in the car. You're in the parking lot. What is the first step to driving a car if you are a bear?
Get yourself in the seat properly.
And it's a convertible, so that helps, right?
Yeah, you get a lot of up room.
Okay. So I'm not going to make you roll for getting in. No doubt in my mind. You get in. It takes a little while. You get seated. You get situated. Is it like... Go ahead.
Am I getting in with you, or are you like pulling the car up to like pick me up at the entrance of the zoo?
Well, if you broke me out...
No, yeah, you both went to the car together.
All right,
for sure. What, I love that there's just always a fucking 65 Eldorado convertible in the parking lot at the zoo and no one knows whose it is. There's always that convertible in the parking lot. Yeah, I know. It's weird. You get in. Is it like a driver? Is it like remote start? Like what is the...
It's a 1965 car. It doesn't have a remote
Maybe
start.
you added it. Maybe you got it added because you're a bear. You put a key
you want all that dice game money.
Yeah, you put a fucking key in there?
Yeah.
All right, it takes a little while. Do you with your hands or with your mouth?
It's a paw thing.
Is
That's
it?
how humans do it.
Okay.
Vroom.
Incompetent. Great work. Snoopy Doo, it's just taking a while to get this car going.
I'm just chill. I'm chilling in the back seat.
All right, you good. You just like, are you like laid out in the back seat?
Oh hell yeah, it's so comfy.
Damn, you smoke one of them Black and Tans? Ain't no problem.
Yeah, sure.
I can't believe I face cast this bear as Shannon Sharp. All right, so you get the car going. Now, here's what you know. there are 3 major roads out of Bluff City into the mainland, into Greater Bluff County. There is, did we name these at some point? The real ones that are like the White Horse Pike and the Black Horse Pike. I think we ended up doing like chess names or something where it was like King Drive and Queen, or maybe it was the Suits, wasn't it? Did we end up doing like Diamond and Hearts or something, or Red and Black, something like that? Red card Pike and Black card Pike, Turnpike. So I think that's what it was. So, the red card Pike goes towards York Harbor. You know that there is like a Bluff City Expressway, which is a highway that just like goes out towards Philly eventually, and Trenton and all those. And then the black card Pike goes also onto the mainland, but in a different direction. You know that there is no security. There's no like tolls on either of the turnpikes, but the expressway, which is that middle one, that long straight middle one, that goes the fastest. But there is like an easy pass slash toll. There's a toll there. So it's one of those things where like if you go the big fast place, there is one really hard stop where you're going to have to put change into a thing. You do not have an easy pass. I'm not giving you an easy pass. You do not have a credit card to set up an easy pass. If you want to get that set up, we can talk about it, but that'll be rolls.
If only we had a hacker.
If only you'd gotten a hacker. Oh God, there is one. There is a hacker roll.
Oh.
If only. Maybe Slushy can multi-class. So it's like if you stay on the highway, you can go faster and you'll be less of a chance to run into real people, except for at the toll booth. If you take one of the turnpikes, you're just like in neighborhoods, so there are just people around, but there's no place that means you have to stop. So which way what are you taking here? You taking one of the highways or one of the local roads, the turnpikes?
We're gonna take a local road. I'm
Okay, so you're on the red. I'm just gonna make it red. That's gonna help. There we go. Boop. It's red now. So you get going. You get started. Let's just give me a criminal roll for driving out to York Harbor without being noticed. You want to get under a what? Under a 4. Damn, that's too much. Snake eyes. That's what I was rolling when I got this. Wait a second. No. All right. So you, fuck, what's this look like, Art? Can you explain what this looks like?
Okay, yeah. You ever seen the opening scene of Kill Bill Volume 2?
Yeah, of course. We saw that together. We saw it at a. Okay.
I don't. Not you.
You said
global
you. You said you. I asked you a question. You said you.
You, the listener.
You, the listener. You, the. Okay. Tell me what that scene is like. What if I hadn't seen it then?
Okay, so it's black and white, and it's Uma Thurman driving, and the back is very clearly not real. It's a green screen or whatever.
Yeah.
However they make that work. Movie magic.
It's real quick. You finish.
And just Uma Thurman just like looking at the camera and doing like a monologue about what happened in the first Kill Bill movie.
Right. Yeah.
While like some cool music plays. It's like that, but it's a bear in a crown. And there's another bear in the back seat.
It's just
but
lounging.
There's definitely some
Just chilling.
what's happened before. Just like looking at an imaginary camera.
Perfect. God.
I've been driving for this criminal crew on a world, honey. And we're finally gonna get our revenge.
Okay, I don't know. Against who? Wasn't really a revenge thriller. Rowan BG in the chat says, one time my dad was driving on the New Jersey Turnpike and went to put change in the toll, and there was just a live crab in the bucket. And in the chat, Andrew Leeswan says, drive slow, homie. You never know, homie. I might meet some bears, so drive slow, homie. Thank you. And you just do it, right? Like, it's late at night. We definitely get you driving past a cop at one point. The cop doesn't stop. Maybe we get a shot of Snoopy Doo getting a little lower in the seat. but you make it out there to Yoke Harbor, and it is a week ahead, so you don't necessarily see, like, no one's prepping for this honey convention yet, but I think it's like it's prepping for whatever this week's convention is. It's not really, I think it's like a fishing, it's like a fishing tournament. It's like a small lake fishing tournament that they're setting up for. And so you get the basic gist of what the security is, right? It is a so it's there's a big single building that's like a converted. You know how like sometimes a dock will have an interior, will have like a like it's almost like a boat garage that's on the water. Do you know what I'm talking about? Sort of. Do you sort of know what I'm talking about?
Kind of.
Run it by me again.
Okay, it's like what if there was a boat garage?
Okay.
I've done a search now for boat garage on YouTube.
So it's like it's a dock, but it has like an enclosed.
It's like an enclosed dock. That's the right phrasing, probably.
Okay. Yeah.
So there's a big one of those. It's big. It's like bigger than. It's sizable. Here, there's one right here. Grand Lake used dock photos. Wow, is this just like? Oh man, look at all these used docks you could buy.
Fancy, holy shit.
Yeah, it's not one of those. It's like this $15,000 one. I'm gonna put this in.
Expensive.
I mean, they're very expensive. Ryan O'Doc wrote 15,000. It's in Duck Creek. We should have just named this place Duck Creek. Great name. Let's say Steve Gaynor. Is Steve Gaynor selling a what?
What?
Steve Garter, different Steve, not the Steve I know. And so it's one of those, and that on the internal is like it's bigger than the one I just showed, because it's also like a flea market in there. On off weeks when there's no convention or fishing tournament, it's a flea market, which means there's enough space. But there's also just boats in there that just dock inside of this big giant boat garage, and there's also outdoor docks. And the thing is that the convention is going to be, and you know this because of where the fishing tournament like stuff is all going to be indoor, like all of the whatever the judging and people selling fishing rods, like, you know, it's a fish tournament, but also it's basically a fishing convention. You know, people are there to buy stuff, and so that's all interior inside of this place, and the doors are locked. Wait, do you pull up? You just pull up. There's no security at this place. You park the car, you get out. There's a fence, but I think you're able to just climb over, no big deal. In this moment, and we have plenty of time. I have no doubt that with enough time, you can do that. And you get to the front door of this place, and it's just locked. What do you do? Also, there are cameras, but this is the fucking sticks. Bears come around sometimes, you know? It's the perfect cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, the perfect cover.
Austin, can I smell any of that honey yet?
No, there's no honey here yet. There is, you get like just the tiniest whiff of honey, actually. But here's the thing, like, you know, it's very potent, but there's not a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, dude, what's the spiciest spice you've ever had? You ever get like that real hot stuff?
Like, I don't know why. Like, turmeric is not spicy, but like that comes to mind as something that's like super potent.
I mean, even more potent than that. I mean, like,
it is the most potent spice.
Well, not. I mean, like hot sauce. Do you know what I mean? Like,
oh, okay.
Like like the hottest hot sauce you've ever had, right?
Yeah. I mean, at some point, I've had some like, you know, bullshit
like devil heat, right? Yeah, exactly. And so it's like that, where like you can tell there's not much of it, but it's honey scents. It's somewhere in there. You'd have to roll to find it, and from outside, I don't think you can do that. So right now, the question is, there's this door that's locked. And that's the only.
Windows?
Go ahead. Yeah, but they're really high up. Like really high up. Now,
like not 2 bears tall high.
I think they're at least 3 or 4 bears tall high. Which maybe you can do something with that. You know.
Can we just get in through the boat side?
You know, you might be able to either you know how to swim.
Not
I think
like,
black
well,
bears can swim.
No, I mean none of you have the swim skill. Was my question.
Oh,
but we
right,
can all.
yeah.
You can all what? Sorry, you cut
Roll
out.
bear.
You cannot roll
swim.
bear. It does. That would be a general bear thing.
Can we steal a boat and drive it into there?
That would be a criminal for sure, not a bear.
Well, sure.
Well, yeah.
But you would be able. King Charles could drive a boat. Doesn't say you couldn't.
I mean, we could also just like kick this door down, but then I'm worried that they'll up security.
So what is the play?
Yeah, let's drive a boat in here.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So you find a boat that's docked nearby.
Yeah.
Is it like a rowboat? Is it like an offboard motor? What is it?
God, let it be a rowboat. Let's just row this boat on home.
Yeah, because we need
just do theirs
keys for a motorboat.
That's true. Okay. So it's King Charles the Black Bear and Snoopy Doo the Sun Bear, who is wearing a flat cap. I remind you, King Charles has a crown on, rowing a boat out across the lake. King Charles, give me a driver. Give me a 2d6. This is a criminal again for sure.
Oh, my caps lock is on. That still works, right?
Yep, that's a success. So you row the boat out from the dock. I mean, do you untie it? Do you just cut the line? What do you do?
Yeah, we just cut the line.
Love it. And you just start rowing it out there together, out into the water, and you turn around, you come back in. I'm gonna say it's like motion sensor or something, or you know what? I bet you this thing has like an RFID chip in it. As it gets closer, it's like, oh yeah, this is from the docks. If it's raining or something, you can bring it in overnight. So it opens up, and you're able to go inside. You can see it's all set up for the fishing stuff for the weekend, or it's like it will be like the tables. It's like card tables that are out, and the stalls are all empty. Maybe a couple of local vendors have already started to move in stuff in cardboard boxes and stuff. But the bowl, it's basically empty. In fact, there is no security guard here. There is still, though, a camera that is watching. And once you're in here, that smell is almost overwhelming, Randy. Sorry, Snoopy Doo. Snoopy Doo.
No, I got to get that honey.
Yeah. But it's almost so overwhelming that unless you roll well, I don't know if you're going to be able to, like, find it, you know? So that's a bear. Finding honey is definitely bear stuff, right?
Is this
This is 2d6.
because it's my-
Yeah, because of your skill, your special bear skill. That is a 2.
2.
That's a success. So you manage to figure out again, you think about a really, really spicy hot sauce, and if you push through the heat, you can start to find flavor. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And you finally do, and you realize there's all of these different stalls, right? But in the back left corner, or the back right corner, let's say, of the big boat, like an internal boat dock, there is a refrigerated, electronically locked steel room or steel door on a room. And it's like a vault, basically. I will now tell you that the 2 security features I've rolled are electronically locked doors and impenetrable vault. Impenetrable is in quotes, but this is it. There's a big door that has electronic lock on it. And I don't know that it's a vault in the traditional human sense, so much as it is an office. It's a corner office. And it is Georgia Heights' corner office with an electronic lock on it with a steel door. You can look there's a window that you can look in, and you can see that there's an entire box of her Bouge Bee honey right on the fucking table, right on the desk. And you can see behind that on the shelves is cases and cases and cases of it, because she runs the Yolk Harbor fishing dock, and it's where she's holding the whole honey con, and so she's already moved her supply in. But the rest of the supply here, all the real honey, although the honey from around the world, which who knows, maybe some of it's even better than this bougie honey, is not here yet. But hers is right there.
I mean, it is right there. Yeah. All right, what's the store look like?
It's like a you ever have one of those big doors, big steel door, you know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Where'd it go? I just had a steel room and it disappeared. There we go. Do that. Oh, okay, I guess it's too small. Yeah, it's one of those. It's just one of those. It's not anything special. It's
like
just
a big like freezer door.
yeah.
Like,
Oh
I'm
no,
thinking,
no,
like,
no, not
walk-in
even
freezer
that. Not even
steel.
that. Like one of those like just like someone has like a. Go ahead. Someone else had a way of explaining this that wasn't me. It sounded like.
No,
Oh,
sorry.
okay. like a security door. I was doing a search for security door on Twitter.
You said it's got
Or
like
on-
a keypad.
It has like an
lock
electronic keypad.
But not like a bank vault.
Not a bank vault. It's just a nice door. It's just like a nice office door.
Oh, is it more like the Airbnb, like check yourself in keypad sort of things?
It's 100% like one of those keypads. Yes.
Okay.
All right, Austin. I put in code 420.
Beep beep beep.
Damn it.
I know. Good check. Yeah, it's like one of these here. This is exactly it.
Oh, okay.
Someone has linked in the chat bluffcitycrab.com.
Mm-hmm.
Is this real?
It's real in
Yeah, it is
Memphis.
real.
We should go to Memphis.
We should go to.
I mean, we should go to
Memphis.
Atlantic City and do a fun team Atlantic City trip so that we all have that to draw on. But also,
Didn't we have? We shouldn't talk about that on the live show.
Did you say there's like windows or anything into this room?
There is. Yep. There's like a big office window with like bad blinds. You know what I mean?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
What's the roof made out of?
Damn, that's a good question. What does this bear know about materials?
I mean, I don't know. Does it look like I could break it? Like, is it just like ceiling tiles or what?
No, it's not even tiles, right? It has to be like some sort of like. It feels like it would make a crinkly sound if you walked on it. Do you know what I mean? Like a thin metal.
Okay.
I don't think this is well insulated.
Because I'm wondering, what if I just, climb over this door?
Oh, right. Because here's the thing: is like I'm imagining this actually has like a really high ceiling in the. It has a really high ceiling in the overall like the building has a high ceiling, a high roof rather, but this office doesn't, right? Because this office is just like a low office. It's like a low flea market stall, right? That's just been converted into an office. It might not have a roof at all. It might just have kind of a tall ceiling or a tall wall.
Great. Yeah, I'm getting in there.
All right.
This is what she gets for going for that, loft apartment style.
Totally, 100%. Give me a
It's not
bear.
bear-proof.
It's not bear proof. You're not the one with the good climb though.
No, I'm not.
And your bear right now is only a 2. Do you want to? I guess you don't have any honey to eat yet, right?
No?
You want to do this? You don't want King Charles to do this, who's good at climbing? Okay, I guess yours.
I mean, so on one hand, that would make sense. But on the other hand, I sense that honey. And I'm Snoopy Doo.
You are Snoopy Doo. All right. I guess it's gonna give me one bear roll.
Nope.
No, you just can't get up there. And in fact, as you start to get up there, there's I think it's one of those things where your claws just can't get into the side here, but it makes like a loud creaking noise or a loud like scratching noise. And that sets off a motion sensor inside of her little office. So that's why she doesn't have a ceiling. She has a motion sensor. And it just starts going, alarm, alarm, alarm. Stay where you are. The police have been called. Remain
shit.
seated. The police are coming to arrest
I
you.
sit down really quick. I sit down.
Let's get out of here.
But there's the honey. It's right there.
It's
You're
right
not
there.
gonna get it. The police are gonna get you.
The police are going to get you. Please stay where you are.
Let's just kick the wall down and let's get this honey.
Alarm, alarm.
You're gonna kick the wall in.
Yeah. We're bears, man.
What do you do?
I think Charles books it.
All right, so you're just getting the fuck out. Are you going back to the boat? Are you doing fast row, or are you going to try to get through the main door? You're like open an emergency exit or something.
I think the police are gonna think that the bear in the rowboat is responsible for the.
Does that make you more or less likely to use the rowboat.
More likely.
Okay. So you go back
No
to the...
one is going to think that the bear in the rowboat is the same person who set off the alarm.
Okay, so you go back to the rowboat. Snoopy Doo, what are you doing?
I guess I go with.
Oh, but it
Fuck, that
smells
honey's
so good. It smells
I'm-
so good. The honey's right there. All right, you get out. You get out. You get out. And you wait and you watch and you know on the way, but you're like rowing back, and then I think it maybe hits. Want to use a thief? Want to use a driver? Maybe it's in King Charles. King Charles is incompetent though. Between the two of you, you put together there is an 8-minute response time by the police. Added to the list of facts you know. All right. And you're able to get back. I'm not going to make you to roll to get back to the zoo. Slushy/snow cone. What do you... And also Randy the Cowboy. What do you want to know from all your internet research?
All right. Well, the first thing we definitely need is a map.
Got it. Done.
Yeah.
Get off.
So we've
Get
got
off the Garden State Park, or it can't be the Garden State Parkway. It's New Jersey. Get off the Garden State Parkway at exit 7S, and then get onto the Red Card Pike and go east, and then you'll see. It says you'll see it when you see it. That's what it says.
Is there also a map of like the show floor?
Yeah, it's a flea market. So it's like
Oh, okay.
it's gonna be like a flea market, but it's inside of a giant boat garage. So it's what you do see though is like 150 different honey suppliers here in Yoke Harbor, and so you get to see like, oh wow, okay, there's like 150 booths, and each one is gonna have different types of honey or different types of bee supplies. The other thing here is sorry, yes, Dre, you're right. We do need to move a point into bear for tripping the alarm. Yes, absolutely. So Snoopy Doo move that point from criminal back into bear. And I think actually King Charles though, I didn't go off without a hitch. It didn't go off, but I don't think you were the one. I'm gonna say you did not run into frustration here. You got out. You know, you did your job as a driver. Your part of the plan didn't fail. So yeah. Okay. Other questions about this place? You get a map. You know where the best honey is what I'll say. And I think the best honey is going to be actually out on the northern end of the boat garage, and also outside on the docks. That's where the best honey is going to be. It'll all be stored inside overnight. In fact, you probably find a page that says something like, indoor storage to ensure your product stays safe and secure.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, all of it will be inside by Thursday night. In fact, you probably also see that says like, make sure your supplies are all in by Thursday night at 11 p.m. That's when we go into lockdown.
May we also get a parking pass?
You'd have to. You'd have to.
What would I have to do? That was not done.
I'm gonna hand wave that you've already established that you could get into that computer room and do this. So you do a lot. Here's what I want. I want just a shot of you practicing how to do this as quickly as possible. Because it has to be like you have to do it without. You have to do it without a hitch this time. You know what I mean? We cannot run into Jerome again, and so we got to get a shot of Slushy slash Snow Cone practicing the process of quickly registering for and printing out a parking pass. But yes, she can do that without getting into trouble.
Wonderful, thank you.
She made a fake keyboard out of rocks in her exhibit and just practiced on that.
Thank you so much. Perfect. Anything else from this website or the internet? From Internet Team?
I mean, if we're registering, can we have a contest?
I mean, that takes that. That's hacker.
And, yeah.
That's that's the line between parking pass and con pass is also, it wouldn't help you. You're breaking in at night, you know.
This is true.
Also,
This is true.
here's a thought: you're bears. But you do have a parking pass. Parking is free, Anton. Anton in the chat says, how are they paying for a park? Parking is free, okay? You just have to register. It says free parking to all registrants. Good question, Andrew Kazoon in the chat. What is Snowcone's name that she registers under? What does Snowcone think human names sound like?
Oh man. Oh, that's good. I think Snowcone tried to write something like she heard a name from someone in the park recently that was like Shirley Johnson or something.
Uh-huh.
But it came out because she's a bear and doesn't know how to spell things as like S-R. She put in a bunch of R's because she figured that was the and then like a J because she wasn't sure what the difference between a J and an L was, and then
right.
IE because
Shrigi.
spelled with an IE.
You must be Shrigi.
Shrigi, yeah. Surely, but we spell it differently.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Perfect. There's a lot of consonants, basically.
God. All right. Yeah. Great. Perfect. Anything else from the internet team before we jump ahead?
I mean, this is a final call to see if there's anything we think we need.
Got paper. You got.
Is there a section on the website about this special security for the?
No, this is her personal. I think there's just a whole page dedicated to Georgia Heights' personal Bouge Bee brand of honey. And it does say like, while tasting will be available, it will be limited to one sample ice cream sample spoon per convention goer. You cannot have more than that over the course of your 3 days. So ration it out. That is the sample size for the Bouge Bee honey.
Okay, we're not gonna listen to that one.
No, of course not. Come on, you bears.
No.
All right. Any other preparation before the night of the heist? Also, how do you explain? I'm gonna say everyone gets back safely. Snoopy Doo and King Charles. How do you explain to Randy and Snowcone / Slushy what you know from scoping this place out?
Oh God, it smells so good.
We can just take a rowboat. It's gonna be fine.
Listen, y'all, you didn't get up to any funny business in there because we gotta get the big honey pot.
You could have smelled what I smelled.
Listen, Snoopy. Wait, how am I gonna say this? Don't put your head on a swivel. I need you focused.
I don't know anatomically how much I can rotate my head.
Randy's just like the two claws pointing at his own eyes and then to Snoopy's.
Randy,
yeah?
do you know why you could trust me?
I do, but go on.
Because I'm going to bare my heart and soul.
That's very funny.
Thank you.
Good conversation. Not a bad one.
I feel so combined with the more complicated aspect of me getting out of here and also the introduction of the door, I feel like there should be like a door unlocking training montage.
Okay. What's that look like? And we can do this. This can shift anyone's point into criminal at this point if you want to do that.
What if? What if we just drive a car into the side of the garage, get that honey, and then get in a boat?
That would have hurt the honey.
Ain't driving my car on the side of no garage, I'll tell you that.
It is a
We
nice
can't resist,
car.
honey. Snoopy, you're. Listen, we'll make the plan. I think that maybe there's like also a safe room at the zoo, and we like break into it every night just to like see. Does it
How
make
does this
sense?
help us
Yeah.
break a number code door?
Well, to be fair, bear paws, not hands, paws.
Yeah.
Bear paws aren't exactly built for like.
Electric lock, electronic locks. No,
I
not
can
so
see Why
much.
they'd be
Ah,
fragile.
fuck! I just figured out how I get the code for this lock.
Oh,
How do you,
I mean-
how do you do this?
Georgia Heights.
Yeah,
She's got the code, right?
she does have the code.
I
Please
bet
don't
when
say
she.
seducer. Please don't say seducer.
No, God. I'm a bear, not an animal.
Okay. Good.
Some people like bears.
So
So
waka waka. Fozzie Bear says that.
Yeah,
he does. It's another bear.
really on brand.
I bet. I bet. You know, she's in there working with that honey all day. She probably has that honey residue on her hands.
She's got that sticky fingers.
I could just sense. I could sniff out which
could.
key she's punching in.
Yeah, I think this came to you like in the middle of the night one night between now and the heist. You're just like laying down on whatever the bed is, the ground, looking up at the stars, and you're like, I gotta get in that honey, and it comes to you in a flash. You realize you smelled some extra honey on the keys, and you don't know for sure, but you think if you get back there, you could sense what the keypad code is. And you're like beating yourself up over not seeing you were honey crazed, you know? So yeah, I think that'll work. Cool. Anything else before it's heist night? Because I think it's heist night.
yeah, we don't need disguises. We have hats already, so we're good
Uh-huh.
to go.
All right. Tonight is the night. You all escape. Oh wait, you don't all escape from your cages. Very easily, we get Snoopy Doo. You unlock that cage. You take a step out.
Well,
You're already smelling for that honey.
I gotta use my tongue to open the lock.
Yeah, of course. Then we don't have to roll for it because you already did. We already established that you did that for you already. King Charles, you get freed by Snoopy Doo. Same with you, Snowcone Slushy. But they did something finally on Randy the Cowboy's cage. They turned the key. Randy's locked in there right now. What do you do? And the three of you are there waiting at Randy's gate, and you're like, but they changed the lock.
Y'all bears don't have a lockpick.
I mean, I use my tongue.
You're trying.
I
It
don't know if
doesn't
it'll
work.
work here.
It's locked. It is a
That
gate
tastes-
between you and
That
them.
tastes terrible.
It's real bad. It's one of those new anti-tongue locks.
Yeah, the guy who does my lock eats a lot of Cheetos, so it's kind of nice when I unlock my lock.
What kind of structure are we looking at the store? Where's
know,
the
you-
latches?
You're the zoo expert. You tell me.
Oh, yeah. Because I'm the muscle, I'm strong and mighty. I feel like I can break out of here.
Ben bars lift gates. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I feel like I can break out of here.
This is Bear.
Yeah.
Strong and mighty. 2d6. Roll under a 4.
2d6, yeah. Under a 4?
Under a 4. Your Bear's a 4.
Let's go.
3. You got it.
Yes.
Tell me what this looks like as you break out of your gate.
I think that it's I don't know, doors. It's like one of those it's like a gate with like a padlock with a chain around it,
Uh-huh.
right? And it's just like a firm run into the door.
Damn.
Chain snaps.
Do you straighten your cowboy hat afterwards?
Of course.
Perfect. Randy is ready to go. You all sneak out over the cyber animal room, across the conservation zone, over the gift shop, into the parking lot, and into King Charles's beautiful red 1965 Cadillac Eldorado convertible. Question number 1: is there enough room for 4 bears in this thing?
That's a big car.
We might
Yeah.
barely fit.
That's a long body
Boo.
Cadillac.
Boo. All right. Now it is time to do the drive again. Because now there's 4 bears. I want to say this situation has changed. King Charles, can I get a criminal roll? As you pull out of the parking lot. And I think, what time are you going? What time are you trying to get there by?
Like 10:15.
10:15, perfect. Oh, 10, okay. 10, I want to say, thing we already
11:15.
established. Thank you. Good job, Allie. Good
But
job.
it's a lockdown at 11. I thought we wanted to get there before the
Yeah,
lockdown.
but no, this is a good debate to have.
Well,
Because,
we
go ahead.
we want to wait till there's no one there. We didn't spend all this time talking about this lock for us to walk in there while there's people there.
What if we just like get in before the lockdown and hide? Then they lock it down, then we come out.
Oh, that's risky.
It's all risky.
Slushy, do you have any feelings on this stuff as the bear leader?
Now, it is risky, is the thing.
Which
But
way are you talking about?
yes, I'm talking about it all. It is risky.
She's
And
so
I
pure.
think what we're gonna have to do. Okay, what we're gonna have to. Let's go. We can
All right.
make it there by 10:30. Let's. Right? Okay. Let's.
All right. King Charles, give me a criminal. Sounds like they're going to get there while there still might be people there, depending on this roll. That is a 3. That is a success. All right. And I'm going to need you to increase your criminal to 5 and reduce your bear to 1.
Jesus.
It's going off without a hitch. 4 bears inside of a bright cherry red 1965 Cadillac Eldorado convertible take off at 10 p.m., leaving the Bluff City Zoo, going east on the Red Car Turnpike towards Yolk Harbor. You pass 5 police officers on your way there. None of them bat an eye. It is, after all, Thursday night, and Thursday is the new Friday. You make your way past some suburban neighborhoods and into Yolk Harbor, a commuter town and fishing village, where everyone there is anticipating the upcoming HoneyCon 2018, and you pull into the parking lot with your parking registration proudly displayed in the windshield. The lights are on inside of the convention, inside of the boat garage, and the smell of honey is in the air. It is everywhere. There's honey in trucks. There's honey in cars. There's honey inside. There's honey in boats. There's a big boat of honey being unloaded into the big flea market hall as we speak. I'd say there's probably about a dozen people around. As a reminder, there are 150 exhibitors, so a dozen is not that many, all said. I'm going to say it's probably like 5 rows of, or no, it's probably like 10 rows of 15 exhibitors per row. And so that's like how it's laid out inside. And y'all are in a car outside, parked. What do you do?
All right, what if we get one of those tarps and we just put it over us? And then that way, whenever somebody looks at us, we just stop and we just look like a tarp.
Okay, good idea. One detail. What's a tarp?
Shout out to Janu for this more incredible Honey Heist art in the chat.
Oh my god.
Fucking sun bear tongue.
Oh Good God.
It's the big blue thing that's covering the stuff over there.
I like the idea to disguise ourselves somehow here. But I think a big blue thing might stand out a bit.
All right, Drizzly Bear, if you're gonna rain on my parade, what's your plan?
Oh my god.
Did you see
Oh my god.
Drizzly.
Excuse me?
Okay.
So he's a rapper from Toronto. Drizzly.
Oh, okay. It was a Canadian joke.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that then. Well, I mean,
Drizzly Drake. Oh, okay, sorry.
oh my God, what, where could we get? Could we now? Could we use the tarp to sort of make it into something a little less conspicuous than just a big blue could we make a disguise out of the blue thing? The big blue thing you call a tarp?
Like, you want like a windbreaker?
I mean, I wouldn't say no. I think it might look like we've got all these nice hats. Why not? Besides, the security guards wear them all.
Ooh, that's
Why
a good
don't we
pick.
take one of their jackets?
Oh,
Hey now.
are you about to make? Okay, you know that the security guard jackets, which are the same blue color as the tarp, would not fit you. So I think you want to do something better with the turning the tarp into jackets.
We can't find like a super ripped security guard that would have fit over a black bear?
Maybe one. Maybe one. You could get one real security guard who is super ripped, who's just a biggin. The King Charles could wear that one. But the rest of you're not going to fit in the. Maybe the sun bear isn't that big either, is it?
The pandas aren't especially big either.
No, you're kind of tiny bears, aren't you?
I mean, none of us are like grizzlies. Polar bears are big.
Polar bears are big. Polar bear. So yeah, exactly true. Slushy, you're going to need a tarp.
A black bear is only 4.5 feet and 240 pounds.
A sun bear is only 4 to 5 feet long and only 60 to 150 pounds.
Yeah, you could definitely all wear security. You knock out some
You might
security.
have trouble finding a security guard that small, honestly.
Yeah.
Like a child security guard.
We should have gone to the Halloween store and gotten you a child security guard costume.
You can still do a flashback.
I can't push my criminal up anymore.
Yeah, it's a bad idea.
All right, I think I want to try and steal some nice jackets for my friends that can fit in them.
Okay, I think this is a criminal and you're a thief. So, like, what are you looking for here? Where are you looking for these? You're outside still, right? So, are you looking for like a security? Yeah, in fact, I think you find a van that says like, green felt security. And it's like a local security company that's been contracted to do security for the HoneyCon. And you're guessing that you can find that stuff in there.
Okay. All right.
Yes, absolutely, Allie. You do shift up to Bear 5, Criminal 1, because of breaking out 100%.
No, but it's not what you roll. It's if it succeeds.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. You're right.
works.
The plan works. So yes, you in fact shift back from Bear 4, Criminal 2 to 3 and 3. Good catch.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'll just swipe some jackets from these guys while they're preparing to leave work. Great way to end the day.
Give me a criminal. That's a 4. That's a success.
Okay.
That's a success. So you come back with jackets plus a tarp for yourself, and go back to the convertible, which I'm guessing is parked kind of far away, right? It's like in the parking lot, but on the corner or something. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Or do you want to be closer than that?
You got a parking pass.
You do have a parking
We got
pass.
a parking pass.
Right, but you're bears.
bears
it
in
like-
a car.
And
Is it like-
jackets.
Is it like a multi-ground parking?
No,
garage, or
this is a
just
dirt.
lot?
This is a dirt lot.
Okay.
that has like every 50 yards, someone has like a big stick in the ground that's tall that has a letter like stapled to it.
Mm-hmm.
Is there at least an awning?
No, there's not an awning.
Like attached to the building? No.
Absolutely no.
Like if you were driving up to the side of the building to like put stuff in.
I rolled rundown fishing village. Not lavish fishing village. Not even busy fishing village. Run down. You know what? You're right.
Zone.
You're exactly right, Randy the cowboy. There was an awning. You can see where once an awning was attached to a thing. No more. All right. You all have jackets on.
And we look great.
You look incredible. You have security
Really
jackets.
point at your eyes.
You have. You know what? Here's the other thing you all have is I'm gonna give this is a little bonus for you. Sunglasses if you want them.
Wow.
Aviators.
Oh,
Whatever you want. Really, you
it's
found them.
nighttime.
It is night. It is nighttime. It is nighttime, but you look cool.
Yeah.
My hat covers my eyes. So
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. So who has on the sunglasses? Snoopy Doo,
Not me. Yeah.
King Charles.
I've got a.
Yeah, I'll do the sunglasses. Sunglasses and the crown, great look.
Snoopy, Slushy
I'm
slash.
ready to drop an album at this point.
You really, truly are. This is like you. I've seen Notorious B.I.G. in this outfit. Not the security jacket. He would never. Snow Cone slash Slushy. What were you saying?
I've got the sunglasses, but they're like tilted up, like like out of my eyes, but like resting out my head because
Yeah.
it's dark out.
It
But
is
I
dark
like
out.
how they look.
Agreed. It's like a fashion statement.
Yeah, exactly.
I do have a bandana. I just want to say.
Oh, do you pull it up over your face? Make sure you keep that on her.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Who makes the first move? What do you do? Get about a dozen people left. I'd say that they probably left behind 3 security guards for this place for the night shift.
Is the plan to then? Are we still doing the boat after this?
I don't know. You're the heisters.
You did say they were loading up that boat.
We're unloading the boat to bring it into the inside. Everything's going inside tonight.
We load that boat back up.
Yeah.
Get out of here, and we're out.
100%.
100%.
All right, so we should take a rowboat over to the boat and tell them that we'll handle it,
Mm-hmm.
and they can take off.
Incompetent. Thank you, whoever put this immediately in regular bluff chat. Thank you so much for this Big Bear
I
doing
did.
things.
I stole that from Terrence Hector.
Terrence Hector, thank you for putting Big Bear doing things in the chat. Just do a Google search. Here's what I like about this image. The letters, they're honey.
Mm-hmm.
They're honey.
Oh, are they?
Oh, yeah, they are. Look close.
Would you take a look at that?
Would you ever? God, just look at the fucking sunglasses on this one. Just perfect. You know, I think zoos should be illegal. Bears should be able to live like this in their natural habitat. This is what a true king looks like right here.
You're gonna do away with zoos, and you're gonna
Free bears, yeah.
Tell
Give
bears to smoke cigars.
robes and
I don't have to tell
sunglasses
them.
to all the bears.
This is what they do already.
Yeah. Until we domesticated them. And
That album's an hour and 13 minutes, FYI.
Good.
Can I just go over the list here
Yes,
please
please.
do.
of songs on Big Bear? Big Bear's Doing Things. Track number 1, Intro, 1 minute and 28 seconds. Track number 2, No Lies. I think this is your plan right here, honestly. Track number 3, Doing Things. Track 4, Heaven or Hell. Track 5,
Guilty Gear. Okay.
Heaven or Hell, Let's Rock. Track 5, Money and Fame. Track 6, What You Working With. Track 7, I like this one, The Realist. And it's with an I, so it's not like I'm the realist person. It's like I'm a realist about life. Track 8, Nowhere to Run. Track 9, Player Haters. Nope, Player Haters. Track 10, Hoses Scared. Track 11, All Sides.
Oh boy.
Track 12, Ain't No Love. Track 13, No Matter What.
Oh wow.
Track 14, No Hope.
This is dark.
No hope. No matter what, no hope ain't no love. There's a trap. Trap 15. Track 15, Chop It Up. And track 16, Be Real. And then an outro. You some
Guys,
thoughts?
the lyrics to Doing Things is not good.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I don't care if it's the first date. I'll take you back to my place. We can skip first base because a player like me trying to slide into home plate.
He's just trying to be active. There's nothing wrong about. Listen, I'm not here to shame anybody who's trying to do some things. I was hoping it was the wrong one, though. I will have to say, I was looking to see if there's a different doing
Austin?
things.
How would you feel if I told you that your body lethal and I might LA freak you?
I would be incredibly flattered.
Okay. My name ain't Apple, but they call me the Mac. This is all in the same song.
That's really good. You know what? If Kanye said that, I'd be like, that's genius.
Yep. Uh-huh. Okay, we're gonna go back to this right now.
We're stealing a boat. We're stealing the
God,
boat.
you know what I love is there's a guest artist on this album called 1111 Boys, which I'm pretty sure King Charles is part of. Anyway, okay. I need to know what you're doing. You're all in the security jacket. Someone has to make a move here. I'm gonna default to Slushy.
presented a plan.
Okay, what was your plan again?
We
Talking
get
to
in
people.
the rowboat. We row over there. We tell the people unloading the boat that we'll take care of it, and they can
They
take
should be
off.
gone by now, right?
No, it is still 10. It is there. People are all still here. You did not do enough things since getting here at 10:30.
I mean, all right, what can we do to make people leave?
Just stake out.
Damn, I don't
So yeah,
know.
here's the window. I'm going to be very clear. At 11, if you move now, there will be security measures that are not in place. And if you wait until 11, they will be in place.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. There's only a few people at the dock, so we'll just be like, "We're your relief. Take off. We're the night crew for the unloading."
You mean
We'll save it for if you do it.
My voice on the dry run. I only got a little bit of bear voice in me.
Now listen, partner. I don't know if you knew this, but we're bears. I know we got these fancy coats. I could beat some people up, but I don't know if
Damn.
I'm convincing them that I'm a man.
Beating them up can be plan B.
Hell yeah.
Then I'll hang back. You do the talking, and if you need the knuckles, I got them.
All right. You sneak over to the rowboat. It's a little heavier this time, King Charles. But, you're rowing out there.
What if we split up? 3 in the rowboat, or 2 in the rowboat, 2 in the front door, or I'll just go in the front door.
The front door's not locked yet because they're still loading
I know.
up. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
true.
no, I'll just walk in.
You could.
We'll just confuse them.
I like this idea. Right, I don't have to like it. It's up to you.
So me and Charles to the boat. You guys go to the office?
Right, that's a good plan. Half of you go get
live with that.
the good stuff. The rest of you get the most stuff. Okay. Who wants to go first? Let's start with the rowboat plan.
Okay.
King Charles and wait, who's going on the boat plan? King
Me and
Charles
Charles.
and Randy. Okay, you're out on the boat, and you're rowing over to the people who are unloading the big boat, which is like parked inside, and the door is open, like the garage door is raised up so that this big boat can park inside, and you can see there are like 3 people unloading it's like a riverboat basically. It is a riverboat. It's a converted riverboat. It's like a riverboat that's been turned into a barge. And they are unloading it. It's a couple people. What do you do?
trying to talk them into letting go a criminal or a bear?
That is. Let me just double check really quick. Bear used to maul stuff, run, climb, struggle, scare people. Generally do bears. Criminal used to do anything not directly related to being a bear. It's criminal.
All right, I can't roll this, Randy. You got to do this.
No, remember it doesn't. Wait, you can totally do it. You have a 5 criminal.
Yeah.
But if I do it, I hit 6 criminal.
If you're doing it, it's a criminal.
But okay. All right.
So Randy's gonna do it. Randy, you're gonna talk.
Charles, you gotta tell me what to say.
What I said over there, we're the relief.
Hey, we weren't expecting any other boats. Who's there? And they're like looking. It's dark outside, so they can't quite see you. They see the hats. I thought security was inside tonight. What's Is there a problem, sir?
There's reports of a robbery, and we're gonna take over the unloading.
Night shift.
Night. Give me a roll. Give me a criminal. This is 1d6. Oh wait, you're slick. Does slick help? Let's see.
God, I hope
If you're doing a bear special skill or something related to your role, I don't.
No, it's descriptor.
That's descriptor. I don't think it does. I'm sorry. I think it's a 1d6.
Please.
I think it's a 1d6.
What if I do cooler? What if I say?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a cooler, a slicker bear wearing a cowboy hat and a security jacket.
Y'all can go home.
partner.
Hey, you give me a partner. You got to give me a partner. You give me a partner. You give me a good partner. I'll give you a 2d6.
Listen there, partner.
I gotta hear it.
Listen there, partner. You can hit the hay.
All right, there it is. 2d6.
Hit the hay is go to sleep.
Yeah, that's what Allie's gonna hit them with if they don't leave.
Hit him
Oh
with the
my
sleep.
god, and you failed. You rolled a 4 and a 5. I gave you the extra one, and you failed. One of them goes like, "Hey, security!" And one of them raises like a flashlight and points it right at you, and you were a bear in a cowboy hat and a security jacket. And one of you is wearing a crown, and they see that there are bears coming for them. Frustration. You are going to need to move one of your criminal points into a bear point. Please, Randy the cowboy.
All right, I'm gonna try to maul one of them.
Oh my god. Give me a bear. Your bear is 1.
But I'll fail, and then I'll get a second bear.
This is not the plan. Mauling them is not the plan.
He was plan B.
It was plan B. All right, mauling them was the plan. All right, give me your bear.
Oh!
You failed. That's good. Your bear goes up to you. I mean, it's bad. Because you charge one of them and just try to maul one of them and miss and slip on the wet dock and fall into the water.
Unfortunately for you, Art, that man's wrestled a bear once.
Yeah, I just judo tossed you. Just like, bop, got you. I've been going to MMA gym. You don't even know. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Also, it's Marrow. It's Kid Marrow. I don't know why I slipped into my Kid Marrow voice. I'm working security now. Come get me. BK all day. BX. I would never. What slander did I just do to poor Marrow? Yeah. Okay. You're in the water. Let's go to the front door, team, really quick. Snow cone, slushy slash Snoopy Doo.
Right.
You walk in the front door.
Mm-hmm.
There's at this point, there's no one around, but there is the smell of a lot of honey. You can hear some people setting up stands, but that's about it. And you have kind of a direct line right to this door, this steel door, with the numpad lock on it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let me sniff this pad.
All right. You go over. Give me a bear roll to sniff this. Give me a criminal roll. Give me a bear
I mean, they're
roll.
both
They're both
3.
3. But yeah, it's a perfect blend of bear and criminal anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So give me
2d6,
a 2d6.
right?
You're a
That's a-
thief. Yeah. That is a 1 and a 3. That's a double. That's a 2. That's both of those are successes. Nice work. You notice, you see what her code is, and it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's all of them though. She was like, I'm gonna have a 9 number lock. 0 also. It's 10 numbers, and they're all actually wait, that wouldn't work because then you wouldn't know which one it was. So actually, we've hit another thing. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. But you don't know what number they're in, so you just have to try them all over and over again.
Yeah, okay,
right?
fair.
And so while you're doing that, I think Snowcone / Slushy, your like rookie sense is tingling. Like a what's that called? Luck for the first time, first timers luck. There's a thing for that, right?
Beginner's luck?
Beginner's luck. Words. It's 11 p.m. You sense something is wrong. Well, 2 things. One, you know the sound of a bear hitting the water anywhere, and you hear a bear hitting the water as Snoopy Doo is putting in various key lock combinations. 2, you hear something else, and I think it sets you off maybe because you're not used to this sound that much. You've had honey before, right?
Yeah.
But you've never had it in a natural habitat. You've never been like, I found some honey out in the wild. Not the way these other bears have, or, genetically have a history and a mental, connection to certain sounds being associated with honey, like the sound of bees, for instance. Mm-hmm. So now you hear this buzzing that is scary to you because you don't have, there's something in you that's like, I don't know what a fucking bee is. I'm not a bear that hangs out where there are bees. There aren't bees in, there aren't bees there, right?
I don't think
Antarctica?
there are bees in the polar areas.
No, I don't think so. It's bees. And they're angry. And you peek inside, past some of the blinds, into her office, and you see that there is a big jar of bees on top of the shelf with all of the honey. And it's like every time that Snoopy-Doo puts in a new code and it doesn't work, and he shakes the door, the jar gets closer and closer to falling off the shelf. And finally...
So is that the heat or the dark?
That is the heat and the dark. And here's, we talked in Chiron about heat and the dark being like a jar of bees, and the fear was like, oh, the lid would open up. So this falls and breaks on your fine... Actually, you know what? You didn't fail that roll. So it's up there. It's teetering. You're going to be very careful at this point not to make this jar filled with angry bees fall, break open, and then go everywhere. In fact, I think what you get is we get the shot of it's not just one jar. Georgia Heights is so proud of her bougie bees that she has piled them here inside of not just a jar, but I think one of these is like a, you know how, you ever have an ant farm as a kid?
No, but I'm aware of the concept.
You know what an ant farm is?
Yeah.
You ever see a fancy ant farm?
No.
Okay, well that's fair. Do you ever see so sometimes they do a thing where it's like, oh look, there's a thing up top that makes it look like there's a farm, or oh, it looks like it's like a whole diorama up top or like a terrarium up top, and then below it is the ant farm. This is like that. It's like a doll house for bees. So it's just like a big fancy condo for bees that is huge. It's almost like when I was a kid, I had the Ghostbusters toy firehouse playset, which is this giant 2.5 foot tall thing. It's like that, but it's an apartment building, but for bees. And that is also on the shelf and also shaking. So I think we get the jar falls and breaks, and there's a handful of loose bees. But if this fucking fake condo falls, there are going to be so many bees everywhere in this entire place. And they are furious. They do not want to be here. They don't want to have fancy honey. They want to be bees. They want to live their bee lives. They don't want to be in a condo. They want to be in a beehive. So, you finally get the door open, Snoopy-Doo. There are a few bees buzzing around. Not enough to bug you necessarily. Slushy, you're a little more concerned.
Yeah. I
But
don't know what these small angry things are, so I'm a little nervous.
so sweet. And again, I want to be clear, you did also hear a bear hit the water.
Yeah, also nervous about that. But I'm assuming it's swimming practice because I told them some tips earlier.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, good catch. Good call. Snoopy Doo, the good honey is right there. Just boxes and boxes, like crates of it right there. What do you do?
But there's all these bees.
There's a handful of bees here. There's more bees up top. You got to be careful here.
Snow cone.
Yes, hello. I'm here. What do you need?
What if we let these bees out, man?
Okay. I'm listening,
can't
but I'm
believe I spent
concerned.
12 minutes setting up the bad angry bees as a problem. Okay.
But you also said they desired to be alive
That's
and
true.
free.
That's because that's who I am, you know?
That spoke to me.
I'm always going to side with the bees and not the beekeeper, you know?
Listen,
I think
Snoopy Doo.
beekeepers are good for bees.
That's probably
Snoopy
true. That's
Doo
also
didn't
true.
always live in a zoo in a cage.
Oh, really? I have.
And neither did these bees, man.
Okay. What do we need I don't know much about bees. Do we need to?
It's where the honeys come from.
I know that much. I'm aware. Do we need to take them to the water? Is this?
I think they would drown.
Okay, so not fish, not like that. Okay, I know fish.
No.
That's why I
Oh. Yeah, okay, fair.
asked. Okay. I don't. So
we let these bees out. And we let them
Oh my god.
strike back.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to need...
And they cover our escape, man.
Okay, I'm going to need a... It doesn't matter. This is a 3 and a 3 for you. Snoopy Doo. Actually, this is... Who has to roll this? I think it's... Snoopy Doo, it's your... Who's doing it? Who's handling the bees and who's handling the honey loading?
I'm gonna offer to handle the honey because the bees thing was Snoopy's idea.
Yeah,
and
no, that's
they're
fair.
Scary.
Yeah, that's fair. I can point out what the good honey is.
Okay. So then... You point out what the good honey... I mean, it's all the honey in here is the good honey. It's just about, like, who's running it back. Also, where are you taking it?
The
car? To the boat. To the boat?
You were taking the boat out, right? Wasn't
This
that the plan?
is... Thank you, who just...
wow.
Someone, Emily J, just sent in the beehive I have in mind. Perfect. Look at these. Look at these perfect,
wow.
fancy 200-pound, 300-pound, or euro, rather. 300 euro, not pound, sorry. Beehives. Look at this. It's like this, but even more... Like, imagine it was on the Upper West Side.
Man.
All right. So then, yeah. Sorry, I was so distracted by this beehive. Who is doing the honey loading? Who's doing the bee release?
Snoopy.
I think, I'm doing the bee release.
All right, Snoopy. Okay, then you give me. It doesn't matter. A 3 and a 3. I think this is again right in the middle. 2d6.
Is it 2 or 1?
Oh, I guess it's only 1.
Yeah, I think it's 1.
Yeah.
Listen, I'd love the extra one.
No, I
but...
can't give you another one for thief.
Yeah.
Nor for whatever your skill is, sense honey. No.
Yeah.
1d6.
This is definitely my descriptor, but I don't think you get bonuses
No,
for descriptor.
You don't.
Oh,
That's a 6. It wouldn't matter no matter what. Yikes. All right, so I think this is what we have happened in a couple of ways here. First of all, you should shift your criminal into a bear. 2, we get snow cone / slushy. You've gotten a couple boxes out, and you're like loading them onto. Are you carrying them one at a time, or are you loading them onto something and carrying them?
Oh man.
like a little pallet.
Like the idea of using a push cart or
Push
something
cart,
that
yeah.
I found.
You know what? I
It's a
think
really
it's
good
just like a
image.
ShopRite or like it's like a grocery store shopping cart. 100%. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they've just taken. This whole fucking flea market area has slowly been stealing shopping carts for years. And when people are like, "Hey, you can't just take," like we found this. This wasn't from there. This was donated. Someone donated the shopping cart to us. We didn't take it. Yeah, okay, so you have like 3 of them on there, and you're ready to push back the first load, and that is when the bees, they get loose, all right, but they are furious at you also, Snoopy Doo, and they start stinging at you. They get all over your face. You got a whole new beard. You got a beard of bees on you. But they do get everywhere also. And so I think this is a combination of things. You're going to have to deal with these bees that are all over you. They're furious. This is, by the way, what I rolled as but little do the bears know, the bees are angry. Meanwhile, back at the dock, I think, you can see Randy the Cowboy. You see Snowcone approaching with a big shopping cart filled with honey crates. And at this point, King Charles is in the water. What are you doing, Randy the Cowboy? And also, people are like screaming at you. Bear! Bear! It's a bear! Security! And I think probably Snowcone / Slushy, you see a security person running this way now, down a different aisle, basically.
Okay, long-term goal is to help Charles out of the water. Short-term goal, can I engage with the security guards?
I'm gonna need to know what you mean by engage.
Well, I'm a bear.
You are the muscle.
I have claws, and I'm strong and mighty, and also I'm a cowboy, so I know a rough and tumble life. So I'm not above
Throwing
fighting
down.
people
All
when
right.
I'm in danger. Yeah.
Give me the GD bear then.
Roll 2d6.
2d6. Yep,
Okay.
that's a success.
Okay.
So the security guards come running in with, probably not with bear mace at this point, right?
Were they expecting bears?
No, probably with batons, right, or tasers, or it doesn't matter because you knock the shit out of them. One security guard's running at you, just knocks him out. The other one gets knocked out the other direction. One of them, that's my jacket. And you just knock him out. Like, one goes off the dock, one direction into the water, one goes off the dock in the other direction. The third one is just charging at you, and you just, like, bop him right on the head, and he just falls over. The people who are loading honey are fleeing at this point. One of them pulls a fire alarm, and the interior sprinklers do not come on. But they like, go to come on, and, like, a little bit of drip comes out. This place is run down. It has not passed the fire inspection in years. They just pay the fire chief a couple bucks to keep that inspection going. But the alarm is now sounded.
We gotta get out of here.
Snowcone / Slushy. King Charles is underwater. And now there are bees, and also the bees are everywhere.
Bears!
Again, long-term goal, help Charles.
Mm-hmm.
How am I gonna? We're in a boat. How big is this boat?
You had a little boat, and you're next to a river boat.
Like a river boat?
Like a
is there
river boat.
Are there like big nets? Like
Sure.
Big
Sure.
nets, like a pool net, but like on a boat.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to attempt to save Charles by like reaching that out to him.
I think this is a using tools is a criminal thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me one.
Is it a 1 or a 2? Okay.
It's a 1.
Okay.
It's a 2. Give me that other one. You're going to need that to be a 1 or a 2. Because this is strong and mighty. You're going to pull him out of the water.
Yeah.
So give me one more roll. None of those are good, unfortunately.
Okay.
King Charles, you were bubbling. You were under the dock. It's scary down there. King Charles, what are you doing? Also, like, Snowcone, do you put together what's happened here?
Yeah, I think, like, once I see what's going on... One, I think I can hear the bear drowning at this point.
Yeah, definitely.
So if I'm able to, like, I don't want to steal if you were going to give Art the option to act there, but as a polar bear,
Yeah.
I do possess the ability to swim pretty well.
Yeah.
Fair.
So if I could jump in there and help my fellow bear, I would love to.
Okay. Also, really quick, Randy the cowboy, you should shift. The plan B has gone off without a hitch for you as the muscle. In terms of the plan there was be the muscle,
Engage, yeah.
and so you engage. That goes back to 3-3. Saving is not the part of the plan, right? The plan has been this other shit. Related, right. I think Snoopy Doo, you should be shifting the plan failing here, so criminal back into bear again because the bees got out. Okay, you already did that. Awesome. Mm-hmm. All right, you dive in. This is probably bear if you're just swimming.
Yeah.
So give me 2d6. And you only have a 2.
I got a 2.
Oh, you got a 2. Hell yeah. Nice work. So what's this look like?
I mean, I like, you know how like mother animals will like grab their babies by like the back of the neck.
Yeah.
With their, I think it's like that. Where it's just like, because I don't want to. I like the idea of like Charles has been shown laying around a lot. I think he's probably pretty good at going limp. So it's just Snow Cone like paddling out with him in tow, but like the scruff of his neck in her jaw.
Love it. Perfect. Yeah. You pull him back up onto the rowboat and the dock, and King Charles, you've made it back onto dry land. Snoopy Doo, how are you doing?
Bad, probably.
Yeah. Are you staying there? Are you running out?
I think I'm like kind of like running back and forth, like I'm grabbing some things of honey and just like throwing it into the general direction of where I think people are. Like slapping at my face and my eyes.
We cut to just a solid 30-second shot of one of the aisles, and it's just like the aisle. At the end of the aisle is the office, and we just get Snoopy Doo runs out of the office, covered in bees, carrying a crate of honey, throws it into the middle of the aisle. It hits the ground, it smashes. Some of the honey goes all over, not all of it, but some of it. You go back in, you grab another one, you come back out. Same single shot. Shot doesn't move. There's no soundtrack. It's just the natural Foley. It's shot Dogma 95. It just throws it. Natural light. It's just miserable.
Just a Doppler effect of a bear screaming at the top of its lungs.
That's where we're at. Dock crew, you can load the honey that's already here back on the boat. You can get like a lot of the regular honey, which is good honey, and then 3 of the great honey on there. You don't know where Snoopy Doo is. You have started to sense bees in the air though, as they filter out throughout this entire place.
Snoopy! Come on! Are we leaving? Is that
That's what I think that is, yeah.
Okay.
You're going to have to do something to get past these. These bees are going to get you if you don't make a roll here.
Okay. Well, what's home to a bee?
I don't know.
It's honey. It's honey. Right? And there's nothing safer than home. So what if I just slather myself in honey to show that I'm just home and safe to the bees?
Okay, that's...
Excuse me?
Are you eating the honey? Because is this moving a point of criminal into bear?
No, I think I'm just covering my face in honey.
Why would they... So you're like, oh, they'll just calm down and sit on my...
No, because they'll smell the honey and they'll be like, oh, no, this is fine. That's just home. It's like when, you're out hunting and you put like the deer pee on you or something.
Thank you to Lily for completing the thought I had in my head, but I couldn't figure it out quick enough. Lily in the chat says, what's a home to a bee? What's a bee to a bear? What's a bear to a non-bee lever?
Doesn't believe in any bees.
All right. Give me a. I don't know if this is a bear or a criminal. Where's this coming from inside of Snoopy Doo? Is this coming from like an innate bear sense, or is this coming from I know how bees work? I'm smart.
It's probably the latter.
All right, that's a criminal. I'm
Which is
sorry.
why it's not going to work.
Give me one die. Oh, skill, honey sense. This is definitely honey sense.
Okay,
2
yeah,
cents.
sure.
Two dice. Gotta get a 2 or under. That's a 5 and a 4. Bad.
Honestly, what was it gonna look like if it was a success?
You're gonna be a fan of the players, you know?
Yeah,
Play to find out what happens.
Be like, oh yeah, that works. Bees love honey.
Shift another one into bear.
Yep. You are covered in honey and also covered in bees. And they're sticky. No one likes this. This is terrible.
So now I'm just rolling on the ground.
No.
Just
Oh my
howling.
god. You can all hear Snoopy Doo. And the alarms are go alarm, fire
Let's
alarm.
hit the fire alarm. Let's hit the water.
We've already
will
gone. We've gone over this. You missed this. You were underwater.
There's none.
The water doesn't work. The sprinklers aren't working because this place is so run down.
I do remember that I was underwater. Fire extinguishers?
Oh, yes.
All right. I'm gonna need a criminal. Y'all go find Snoopy Doo rolling around on the ground, covered in bees.
Well, someone should stay with the boat, and it should probably be me. So y'all have fun with the bee removal. I'll get the boat running.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you need to do that. It's a big boat. This is a different boat than you've ever used before. So we just get Y'all go back, and we get a smash cut back to King Charles in the engine room of this big river boat. And then we just come back to you. We'll get that roll in a second, Charles. Randy and Snowcone, how are you helping Snoopy Doo? You get your fire extinguishers?
Yeah. Yes.
Why don't you give me a
That's
criminal?
how. Who's better at being a criminal at this point?
Snowcone.
Okay.
I'm an incredibly good criminal. 1d6 then for this? If I'm just spraying them with a fire
1d6. That's a 3.
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
Snowcone just unload. I think maybe both Randy and Snowcone use the fire extinguisher. Randy, yours does not work. It's also too old. It's dried out in there. Snowcone, you hit some kids played with Randy. Randy's fire extinguisher definitely got used in a fun game in the middle of the night at some point from kids who snuck in here. Snowcone's, though, yours works. And covers Snoopy Doo in very cold whatever isn't. What's inside fire extinguishers?
Foam?
Is it foam now? Is that what it is?
What is it? It can't be. It's not like a gas, right?
It's been foam, right?
I think it's always been foam.
Yeah.
It's like a foam
I
explosion.
thought it. Okay, yeah, fire squelching agent.
Yo, someone write that name down.
My new character, Squelching Agent.
I hate it. Thanks.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, that happens. Now foam, bee, and honey covered Snoopy Doo. You're able to stand up and slowly walk to the boat.
I bring one little thing of honey with me.
Oh yeah, I bet you do. Y'all, you each can carry one more crate of honey.
Nice.
And you get to the boat, and now it all comes down to this. King Charles, I'm gonna need a criminal 2d6. You're a driver. Get them out of here. That is a success. I was so worried. Just
drive it into the water.
I know, right? You get it all on the riverboat. You pile it in. You know that there's a path basically west towards the ocean, east towards the ocean. It's west on my map because this map is backwards. East towards the ocean, and like down the marshes and the creeks, and like this boat barely fits down that way, but you'll figure it out. And I think we can just get a wide shot of the riverboat, all you covered in honey. You can open the honey and eat it if you want to now. It's the best stuff. It's so good. We get the wide shot. It slowly pulls out of like the riverboat going down the river, and then you see all the fire engines rushing towards Yolk Harbor's fishing docks. Just like dozens of them headed down that way. And you all make it back to the zoo, and the river runs right behind the zoo. Everybody, like, it turns into a big marshland basically right behind the zoo. And you're
Wait, can I pitch you a shot?
Please, always.
You know the end of Ocean's 11?
Yes.
Where they're all like standing in front of the Bellagio fountain?
Oh, 100%.
And they're all like, it's like that, but bears just like the mist come off the river, and the
as the
fire
sun
trucks go by.
Yes, as the sun begins to rise. Fuck.
Jars.
Perfect. Oh.
Whatever that song was, that same song.
We couldn't license it, so it's that. But what if Bears played it? Any other final
Country Bear Jamboree cover?
Thank
of that
you.
song.
Yes. Are there any epilogues for these characters as everyone gets back to the zoo and gets back to their regular life?
Yeah, there's an epilogue of like a few days later when King Charles comes back to get his car.
Oh right. Wait, how does he get back? It's so far.
He gets a taxi.
Called an Uber.
An Uber.
Boo. Boo air. Okay,
I think it's like an old checker cab, which is like a guy who was like, "Yeah, okay, it's just a fare.
Whatever. The holiday weekend. Get in.
Yeah, you got $20. Great." And it's like, but like when he doesn't have in a costume or anything. He just like gets out of the thing and like scampers up to his own car, like looks furtively around, and then like just jumps over the door.
All right, there's King Charles. Snoopy Doo, Randy the Cowboy, Snow Cone / Slushy. Final shots.
So, Snowcone's gotten really good at using the internet.
Yeah. You got a Criminal 5. You know how to use the internet.
Yeah. So, she started a blog, and it's mostly incomprehensible, but she managed to get I don't know how this works, but she sends pictures of the tarp being used for various like decoration purposes.
Oh my god!
In her like pen. Also, she finally started signing everything with her own name, which is Sorbet, but she can't spell it properly, so it's just an S, an R, and a B in varying numbers.
Serby. I love Serby. Oh my god! I think the zoo loves it. By the way. The zoo, so many people come to see the blogging bear. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Wait, did you say sherbet or sorbet? Sorbet.
Sorbet.
All right, Snoopy Doo and Randy the Cowboy.
I want to go last.
Okay.
So you have all the time you need.
Snoopy Doo.
5 bear, 1 criminal.
Snoopy Doo becomes a beekeeper.
Wow, sustainability.
Mm-hmm.
Protect the earth, actually. What do you? So was it just like you? What's that look like? Is that like? Did you happen to bring back like one set of bee stuff with you?
Yeah. There was actually see, when they sprayed me with the foam, they actually kept a queen bee alive
perfectly.
in the foam. So then, perfectly preserved.
Yeah.
And so I started my own colony
Out in the marshes, you sneak out every day.
Yeah. No, I don't go back to the zoo.
Oh my god, you just don't go back. There's a missing bear.
Yeah, I'm bear 5 now, man.
Wow.
Damn.
Can't go back.
Can't go back. You're right, bear 5. Bear 5 don't go back to a zoo. You and the bees, you living free out here. Shout outs. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs. All right, Randy the cowboy.
I know that ruins my plan a little bit. But I had a very specific shot in my mind, which is like we're back at the bear bar. It's like a bunch of empty cups, and then it like cuts to the door, and like it shows each of the bears walking out, and then it cuts to their epilogue, and then the camera zooms out, and it's Randy standing at the door, tipping his hat to everybody who comes out, because he got that full time bouncer job.
Oh my god. Yeah, so I guess what we get is we get the round table of Snoopy Doo, King Charles, and Sorbet being like, it's the first time you've connected back up as a group to like Essence the Heist, basically, right? I'm guessing you still come to the bar every now and then, right? Snoopy Doo, or do you just for this?
Yeah,
maybe?
sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, we get the three of you like, damn, yeah, I can't believe it all went like that. And I think someone, Snowcone maybe, Sorbet, sorry, you say like, whatever happened to Randy? And then it's like, when we leave, you'll see. And then we get the follow out shot, and Randy, there you are at the door, making sure everything's going good.
Howdy, ma'am.
Howdy.
Scene, cut, print. It's time to pay the price.
DVD, and let's go.
Oh my god. All right, that is gonna do it for us tonight. You know what plays over the credits, right?
Big things in the 9-8, baby.
Bare necessities.
Big things.
Sorry, I started playing "Doing Things" by Big Bear. I'm gonna turn this off.
Paddington could never.
All right, I'm gonna turn this off now that we don't get sued. All right. Okay. You find me on Twitter at Austin_Walker. Where can people find you, Andy?
You can find me on Twitter at Captain Trash. I have another show called Emoji Drome. It's on iTunes and Google.
Hell
You
yeah.
can find it.
Allie, where can people find you?
You can find me at Allie_West on Twitter.com. Two things really quick. Bluff City 15 was just published. I just hit that button, so you can go listen to that now.
Nothing but content.
Yeah. And then also Thursday, I'm going to be back with Jack and Janine playing Shooting the Moon. So
Hell yeah, that game seems really cool.
For your email.
I'm excited to hear it. What about you, Art?
People can find me on Twitter at Atebble. People can listen to one song. They get podcasts. We'll probably be back to that now that Patreon is caught up.
Yeah.
And next week, I'll be back streaming Hitman 2 with Jack over on Mixer, a totally real streaming platform, apparently.
Oh, boy, perfect. I love it so much. All right, everybody. That is going to do it. As always, thank you for supporting us. If someone has been like, no, sit down. You have to hear this thing about bears. And if you want to hear more, you can do that by going to friendsathetable.cash to support us over on Patreon. For $5 a month, you're able to hear things like this live. It is a blast to do this stuff. So thank you for your support. Thank you for allowing us to do this. As Ali said, we'll be back with even more Patreon stuff very shortly. I can tell you that we are text final on the upcoming postcard package. We have some incredible art associated with it that I'm so excited to talk about, but can't do yet. And I will say that, speaking of Bluff City, these upcoming postcards are tied to some upcoming events and already teased events inside of Bluff City. If you were like, what is up with that, with the Masks intros, with that third Masks intro, you might want to get those postcards. So I guess it's already, people have already subscribed at the postcard level, get those, Allie? All right, well,
Yeah.
so look forward to it.
We'll figure out postcard catch-up someday.
We will figure out
Stay tuned.
postcard. Listen, we're figuring out Patreon catch-up right now. Next up is postcard catch-up. I will say that's the thing we've talked about internally. We do want to make sure we can do that. We just want to also make sure that it's like, it makes sense for both the people who pay us like postcard money every month and also the people who want to later pay us some money to get some postcards. So we'll figure out a solution on that sometime probably in 2019. Anyway, look forward to those. Is there anything else we should talk about? We might take a break on... We probably will take a break the week of Christmas,
we're definitely taking a break on the 27th.
Yeah, so the 27th there will not be an episode. That's still a couple weeks out, though, so until then, enjoy all of the content.
Are we gonna have like a placekeeper episode? Like, hey, it's Austin. See you next time.
Probably one of those.
Maybe.
I mean, that's just me being like, hey, it's Austin. See you next time, right?
I mean, you could just take that.
Hey, it's Austin.
That's
We
it.
don't have an episode this week because it's Christmas week. Maybe I'm in the dentist's. I don't know. I'm not going to be here. Who could say?
Hey, before we go,
Yeah.
can I tell you my favorite bear joke?
Sure.
Absolutely.
It needs to. It really works better in person. We'll try. All right, so
We just pretend. Where are we at?
yeah,
Give me the scene.
We're just sitting at a table.
At like where though? Like a diner? Like a
Sure.
library?
Yeah.
Which
Like
of the two?
Uno's?
Uno's a good.
Not a
Uno's
library.
Pizzeria.
Not a library because it's
There's words.
there's audio involved.
Okay,
yeah.
so we're at a Uno's Pizzeria kitchen.
Yes, absolutely.
I have a ribeye steak, which you shouldn't order from an Uno's Pizzeria kitchen. But I'm in the
not,
I'm in the mood.
sometimes. Yeah.
We got a little basket of mozzarella sticks together. They're pretty good.
Perfect.
And I'm looking at you, and I'm just like, yeah, the game was good tonight, huh?
Yeah, it was. Hey, let me tell you my favorite bear joke, Austin.
Okay.
All right, so a bear walks into a bar.
All right.
Bartender says, "Hey, bear, what can I get you?" And the bear says, "I'll have a Jack and Coke." And the bartender says, "Okay, but what's with the big pause there in your order?" And the bear holds up his hands and goes, "I'm a bear."
Thank
He's
you.
got
Good
big
night.
Pause. Get it?
Mm.
Got big pause.
Bye.
The big pause.
Yeah.
Good one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I wouldn't let you fix my car ever. Bye.